What's up? What's up? Just got done with the edits for episode 8. Big shout out to Jorge. Let's ride.
Like, I'll give you it. I'll give you the grade. Just give me something.
That's crazy.
And I was like, all right, fuck it. I guess I can do that.
But yeah.
Oh, fucking A, man.
Did
This poncho's fucking dope.
huh.
I don't get enough chances to wear it.
Random, but like did you see that like the fucking, for example, like they're not even gonna let you sell iWatches no more? Or not no more, but that like
Where'd you hear this? iWatches.
yeah, like Apple, like the iWatch 10 or some shit. Like
What do you mean? You can't buy it?
they're not gonna sell them because they're in the middle.
Who's
of
not gonna sell them?
Apple.
Apple's not gonna sell them?
Cause like they hit up a company and they were like, oh, we really like your blood and oxygen sensor technology.
Oh.
And then,
What was that?
huh? Did you hear that shit? But nothing fucking vibrated.
Nothing hit the table, right?
Did you hear that shit?
I heard it. I don't know what that was talking.
That was fucking strange, huh?
But it like reverberated, right?
That's why it was like.
Oh. I don't work here. I'm just fucking.
That was a little scary. But yeah, so
Okay. So
fuck.
They're not going to sell the physical watches anymore, is what you're saying?
They're in the middle of a lawsuit and that they can't even sell them no more.
They're in the middle of a lawsuit? Apple
Yeah. And this company, right, that they had hit up, they were like, we love your technology.
Mm-hmm.
That apparently there's like a blood sensor and oxygen like technology.
Yeah.
And so they had a meeting with them like, oh, we want to work with you,
Uh-huh.
But instead of doing that, they took their employees. And
They took Apple's employees?
No, Apple took that company's employees.
Oh,
You trying to get me?
Yeah.
After the meeting. And they just like, the technology just showed up on the iWatch.
Oh, fuck.
But the other company even has patents, right?
Yeah,
Patents for it. And so they were like, what the fuck,
So it's almost like stealing of intellectual property kind of shit?
Yes, through employees.
And they put it on the watch. So they're not selling the watch because it has the technology from the other company, in a sense,
watches,
right? Yeah. Damn.
I know it was random, but I just thought about that. I was like, fucking. You think they would have just bought the technology? I don't know.
Yeah, they should have just bought the company outright.
That's what they usually do.
So I wonder if the watches that were sold before they had to stop selling them, if they're going to go up in price.
Ooh.
You think so? Because it's like a rare thing where they're like, because I think in Pokemon cards too, like sometimes if you get like a defected one, it's worth more than just
more,
right, and it makes no sense. Like
it's defected.
It's a cut card, but then they're like, but is it cut from the factory? And they're like, yeah. They're like, I'll give you twice as much.
We want it.
Yeah, I want that one. I want that one. The same thing, like
with coins, right? Or like dollar bills, like if they have like errors, bro.
Errors, misprints, and it's so weird that like people are like, oh, it's fucked up. I want it even more. I want it even more.
I need that shit.
Wasn't China buying companies too? Like China would buy companies out and then would get rid of the company and just keep the
employees.
The employees' technology, whatever you want to call it, whatever the company was making.
But they bought the company.
But they bought the company.
See, that sounds about normal though, right?
You buy the company, you're like, we just wanted this part of it.
And everything else.
Yeah, fuck it. Scrap it.
Shit.
Chinese are rich, man.
I saw some shit where like random again, but some some family, right? The parent died, either the father, I think the father, right? And they had like a shit ton of fucking coins and shit. And they're like, yeah, let's look through it to try to find rare coins. But then they just gave up and sold the whole coin to the auction.
They sold the collection because they got lazy about. Sorry, that was loud.
That's crazy, huh? What is that?
It's just a vibration, I think, through the.
Yeah, even that. Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, it tracks. So they just sold the whole coin collection?
They were like, fuck
and then,
it.
Let me guess, whoever bought it ended up rich?
Possibly,
shit.
right? I don't know.
They
They
have
didn't.
to.
They did the ending didn't. But it
Every
just
time I
talked
get a
about
quarter or like a penny, I'm just like, is this one of those ones that's like worth a fuck ton? Because there's some pennies that are like what, real copper?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I even think the mixed, right? For sure, there's nothing straight copper, but maybe there is. I fucking don't know.
Maybe the majority of it's copper.
But beyond the certain age, I think the age more than anything. Like,
Yeah, like the
older.
stamp of the.
Mm-hmm.
I used to get $50 all the time, and I don't see them anymore. Like those big ass fucking coins and shit. Where would I get them? Did you ever go to Vegas and get like a big ass fucking quarter?
No, it sounds familiar.
Do you remember having those? Like it's a quarter, but it's like the size of a dinner plate.
What the fuck?
No,
it sounds
really?
familiar though. It's real. It's a real quarter.
No, it's not a real quarter.
Fake
but it's like a piece of metal, and it's just fucking it's a huge ass, just tea plate of a quarter. Have you ever had those? No,
it sounds familiar.
I remember having like a few of them, like a few fucking quarters, and just like banging them together. I was looking at Zippo lighters the other day. For whatever reason, I've just been into like pocket knives, watches.
Yeah, what's that shit called?
Multi tools.
Yeah.
I think I told you like everyday carry stuff.
Yeah, EDC.
EDC, the everyday carry stuff.
Everyday carry, bro.
And I was looking into Zippo lighters. I always thought they were cool. Never had one though.
Yeah.
Dude, there's so many different types. Like they sell a solid copper one. It's like $100 for a Zippo lighter. Yeah, it's pretty fucking cool though. And they sell like heavy duty, like armored ones. They sell old school ones, tall ones. They have inserts for like torches. Like some of them are torches, and they have like an electric insert too.
Oh yeah, I think I seen the electric ones. Those look crazy. Those look fucking look crazy.
I don't know when I'm gonna use it, but it's one of those things where it's like I just want it. I just want it just to have it. And then you start finding shit to light on fire. Yeah. Like when you get a new knife, you're just cutting everything with the knife.
Check it out.
You're spreading the butter on your toast with your new knife.
You could tell the difference too between like a sharp ass knife and then like a basic knife. You know, like
you don't even have to cut. Like if you just rest your thumb on it,
you're like, oh, fuck.
You're like, this is sharp.
You know?
Yeah, because I have a knife right now. That one right there, it's not sharp at all. It looks cool, but it's not sharp at all.
I love watching videos of like the Japanese sword making. Oh, fuck, dude. Fucking love that shit.
I watch. It's so weird. I think it's just me, but I guess not. But I just watch like, I guess it's ASMR shit, but it's just like everything, right? So like knife making, like guys just and somebody's like, I'm gonna make a knife out of paper clips.
Yeah,
just a ton of fucking paper clips, and then just makes a fucking sick ass blade out of it.
Yeah.
Or like, oh, I'm gonna make this blade with fucking 4 different types of steel. And you're like, bet, bitch. And then half hour, 45 minutes later, I'm like, God damn, he did it. He fucking did it. And then I'm just like, how much is this fucking? I'm on the computer. I'm like, how much is this?
Let me see how much this shit costs.
800. Like, ah, shit. And then it starts like a 4-year waiting length time. But some of these knives are dope.
Yeah.
Watching them make knives, axes. I love watching watch restorations.
Oh shit!
Like it's people that it's like Rolexes from like World War I, and like screens, everything's cracked on it, and the guy just starts taking it apart. It's like, oh, we need new glass. He starts ripping the timing pieces apart. He's like, oh, it still works, and he gets it clicking. I'm like, God damn, like that's fucking cool.
Yeah. Isn't it like crazy how some of that stuff is better just because they took more time, and now we live in an age where like they're just trying to like reproduce shit fast.
Yeah.
So, like,
well, it's almost like there's no soul.
Yeah. It's
to a product.
Yeah.
Because it does seem like
one of many.
when like even if you like no one really I haven't seen a pocket watch, right? Like the ones that come on a chain, like
forever.
But I remember when I would see one and I would hold it, I'm like, oh, like this shit has like a soul to it, like it's heavy, like there's something here, like it's just a watch, it just tells time, just like anything else. But like, give me like that solid pocket watch, and then give me just fucking, I don't know, some run of the mill watch that you could buy for like $12, and you're like, this. I mean, it does the same thing, but it's just like this shit just it doesn't have anything. There's nothing here. Like, I get it, but there's nothing here.
You could feel the soul.
Yeah, like it, like I don't know how else to put it, but yeah, some things have soul. That's why like having like old rustic type stuff,
that's
like
why,
it just feels better.
I love it. Yeah.
And I think for me, recently, like I'm like, I kind of ask myself like, what do I like, or like what do I feel myself gravitate towards? I guess aesthetically, and I found that I like wood.
Yeah,
Right?
woodworking, bro.
Woodwork,
Woo!
old rustic wood.
Yeah.
You know what wood paneling I like is the Japanese wood paneling where they put it on the outside of the house and then they burn the wood.
They burn it,
So it's
yeah.
black.
Yes,
For whatever
yes.
reason, I'm like, that's fucking nice.
Yes, it does,
Modern
yeah.
shit, sharp edges, concrete, cool.
Cool.
I like it.
Yeah.
But rustic wood,
Yeah.
leather,
Oof.
like used leather, like worn in leather. Dude,
Yeah,
fucking love it,
yeah.
dude. I just something about it, right? Clean leather, really nice, love it,
Yeah.
right? But something about like an aged leather boot that's just been like worked through and it's just scratches and stuff. And I'm like, that's what I fucking like.
Yeah.
That, except like knives and shit,
Yeah.
like metal, like just really like worn, used, metal with patina on it. For whatever reason, like I just love that stuff. Like it's just rugged, and for whatever reason, like I like it. And then some people are like, but it's old. Like it's old. Like it's used. Like there's dust on it. It's scratched. Like why don't you want a new one? It's like I don't, because this shit's got life to it. Like there's something here. And the fact that like when you get something and it's old and you hold it, you're like, yeah, it's fucking. This thing's been around for years. Like there's a reason why it's still here. Like it fucking works. Like I'm not gonna go buy a $12 knife out here because it's just gonna fall. Bro, I had a knife that I bought from Ross, $14, right? I was like, yeah, it's sharp, cool. Put it in. I left it in my pant pocket. Put it in the washer. Put it in the dryer. Took it out. The fucking thing fell apart. Yeah. Like the blade, the fucking hand, everything gone. Just fell apart. And I was like, well, this shit fucking sucks.
The washer beater.
Yeah, the washer fucking water, water
fucking tumbling and shit.
But then, like, yeah, like when you see like handmade stuff like that, I'm like, for whatever reason, like that's the only word I can really put to it right now is just like it has soul, like it has some sort of character in it,
like craftsmanship.
That
you could just look at it and tell that someone cared.
Yeah, to put this, and it's a unique piece. Yeah, right. When watching like those knife making videos, like, oh, I'm making this knife for like so and so. And they're like, well, he wanted this piece of wood, and this piece of wood came from his house that his grandpa built, and unfortunately it burned down, but this is all he got. Right? And then you see the knife, and it's handmade, and then you see the wood, and you're like, oh, shit, like, there's something there. Yeah. For whatever reason, like, I like that, like, old stuff, too. Like,
me too.
It's just...
You could stare at that all day.
And again, like, I always wonder where that comes from. Like, why is it that, like, I gravitate towards, like, certain things and not others? Because some people would be, again, like I said, they're like, that shit's old. That shit's, why? What the fuck do you want that for?
Yeah,
like,
some people don't.
Get fucking a new pair of leather boots. Like, no scratches, no nothing. Like, it's fucking, like, yeah, I get it. But it's just like, I remember working at Coach, right? So they sell leather. And there's a difference between the Coach outlet and then the Coach retail. And you would really see the difference because... in the Coach outlet store, we had a section where they would sell Coach retail items, but like on sale. And they would come from the retail stores, they would ship it to our store, and then we just put it in the section. And you can take the same design wallet that they had, and you get the outlet one, and then you get the retail one. And same design, same shape, same weight, same everything, but the leather was just different. Yeah. Like it felt different. It almost felt like the outlet leather was like fake almost.
Oh, the retail one was better?
The retail one was so much better.
I thought you were going to say the other way around, but
no,
the retail
one was so much better. And the thing is like, it looked worn. It looked, I guess, used, but it just, I don't know. It felt like, it just felt better. And I remember I was going to buy a wallet and I looked at one from the outlet and it's just super clean, right? We open it in the back, super clean, out of the box, no scratches, anything, right? Brand new. And then there was one in the retail and it was a brown one and I picked it up and it had like a couple scratches here and there and like it was all put together. The threading, everything was there, but it just had a few scratches on it. But I was just like, I like this one. Like there's a certain character to it. Yeah. And I was just like, and it's weird because it was a tad more expensive, but it wasn't perfect and it wasn't clean, but it was something I was just like, I like this one. Yeah. Like you can give me that, you can keep your clean one, whatever, no scratch. whatever. Keep that. Like, I'll pay more just because it has a character to it.
Yeah, something.
My fucking favorite wallet. Luckily,
still have it or
fuck no, dude.
No,
Unfortunately, like someone broke into my car and they took the fucking bag and they had the wallet in there. I was like, oh, dude, that sucks.
The gym time where they fucking.
Well, both of them were gym times,
yeah,
but it was the first one here in Redlands.
Fucking thieves.
Dude.
Fuck you, thieves.
I was just like, I'm going to be in the gym for 40 minutes, like, because I have other shit to do.
Yeah.
Go in, like, warm up, maybe 15, 20 minutes. And then some guy walks up to me. He's like, hey, man, it's like, do you have the white BMW outside? I was like, yeah. In my head, I was like, oh, dude likes the car. Like, fucking, yeah, cool. I'm like, yeah, dude, like, what's up?
You always
like,
think, yeah.
Yeah, he's like, they broke into your car. I was like, fuck, dude. And then I was just, it took me a second.
The process.
Yeah, and I was like, okay,
everything
glass. I'm like, the bag. I'm like, but I didn't have anything. That was just gym clothes. And then it starts clicking like, my fucking wallet. This. God damn it. Like, and then then you realize everything that's in there. And then, yeah, that was like my favorite wallet though. Like, if I could get that wallet back, fucking keep everything, keep the money, keep the whatever. Just give me the wallet. And it's weird that something that looked used and looked worn had like so much character that I just grew an attachment to it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. I don't know why, but I don't know. I always wonder where that comes from. Cause like, yeah, certain people like certain things.
Yeah.
Like some people like clean cut glass, perfect edges, smooth everything. And I'm like, yeah, it's nice. I get it. It's nice. It's cool. It's perfect. But I don't know. I like scratches. I like the I don't know.
It's weird because for me, let's say I'm 13 to maybe 21. I was more of, liking the clean, straight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like now 21 to 30, I'm more like for sure now at like 30, I like the rugged shit way more.
Yeah.
But in my younger years, I for sure feel like I like.
Do you think that comes with age?
I don't know if I'm tripping, but I feel like my style has changed.
Yeah.
Like drastically, Like I used to do my eyebrows, and now I'm like, fuck, I would never do my eyebrows,
That's some gay shit.
Gay. I'm like, oh, wait, I used to do it.
I'm over here like, yeah, right?
Do you? I can't even tell.
Nah, not really. Yeah. All I really do is like a fucking unibrow sometimes.
Yeah.
Bro, I have...
But see, like, that's why you can't even tell. Me, bro, I would go like fucking...
Like, I need the shape. I need the angle. Like, yeah, I used to do that for sure. And be like, God damn, like this one's off and shit.
I look fresh, you know. Now I'm like, oh, I'd prefer to look differently.
Yeah, you kind of just start like going like, yeah, and what?
Yeah.
Like, fucking, they're like some people have a haircut every week. And I'm like, all right, that's cool. Like, I don't need a haircut this week.
No,
like, I can wait next week. Like, it's not going to kill me. And some people are like, oh, take pride in what you look like. Like, yeah, I do. Like, I'm not going to fucking just fuck off or whatever. But I'm just like, sometimes like, I'm like, yeah, dude, fucking, I'm a guy. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do?
I got shit to do.
And it's like, I see very clean cut guys. I'm like, yeah, it's a lot of work. I respect it. Fucking look good, dude. Fucking hair's clean, shoes are clean, the outfit. You probably fucking did research on what shirt to wear, what type of pants. But then I also respect like a rugged dude that just doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Right? Just
which one do you respect more? It's hard to tell, right? Because I mean, sometimes there'll be like a clean cut dude, like fucking in a Porsche. You know what I'm saying? Like, like fucking just clean cut as fuck.
Just dapper as fuck.
Just dapper as fuck, you know? And I'm like, oh,
you could tell his cologne is expensive.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I like... But then like a motherfucker will come in a Ford 3500, you know what I'm saying? Boots that cost like $300, cowboy hat, fuck. You know?
Yo, you gay?
What?
That was like a strong dude.
Strong motherfucker.
With a big truck.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I don't know, dude. I think I respect
I'll say,
more.
well, which one do you respect more and shit, bro? You know? I feel like the cowboy thing is in more nowadays. You know?
Yeah.
Are you gay?
For what? Like, yeah,
which one am I?
I'm into cowboys right now. No,
I'm into cowboys. Yeah. Hey, Bump can be a little gay, right? Because even the dapper dude sometimes, you know.
Yeah, I think right now.
That was a great comment.
I think I respect like the guy that looks like he works hard with like working hands.
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
like got boots on. Like sometimes hair's cut, sometimes it's not. Like he could put on a.
Like,
let
me describe myself real quick.
Let me describe my.
He runs an ultra marathon.
Let me describe my ideal guy.
He tries to force focus, you know.
But I don't know. I think
cut that pointer out.
I think I respect a guy that looks like he works hard.
Yeah.
But then I guess like a business guy works hard as well too,
yeah,
right?
You know?
He just has the ability to like dress the way he wants to because he's in an office all day.
And there's like respect to people who can like make a shit ton of money without having to do fucking manual labor, like just using your brain, sort of, you know?
To be able to manipulate the world without physically having to like move objects around or like break things down or build things up. That's impressive.
Mental labor,
it's so impressive, yeah. Because there's so much that's on the back end that people don't see, right? Like going home and it's like being not saying like I'm a businessman, but from what I understand, it's running a business is a 24/7 job. Right? Like you can't just clock out. An employee can clock out and be like, well, fuck that. I'll just deal with it tomorrow, right?
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah. Just clock out. Boom.
Yeah.
The business guy goes home and he's thinking like, fuck, payroll, this and that. Like, shit, this happened.
Customers are always hitting you up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and
customers are always hitting you. And not just like they're being dicks, but like they got people hitting them up trying to figure out shit too.
And so they're trying to figure their shit out. And then it just keeps going down the line, right?
And I mean, not in a bad way, but I'm just saying, like, you know.
It's the reality of it.
People are trying to figure shit out.
Yeah, it's the reality of it. Yeah, and if you run a business or if you own a business, it almost seems like you could ignore calls and stuff like that, but I mean, that's gonna put you down, right? Then they're gonna be like, "Well, I can't count on this guy," and then shit just goes downhill.
Yeah,
so you're almost forced to work 24/7. Like unless you tell them like, hey, like I got so and so to do like between these hours, you know, like you can call me before or after, but right now. But most of the time, like they're like, yeah, sure, and then they end up calling you like right in the middle of it, and you're just like, well, fuck, I just gotta pick up. I gotta fucking answer this because if you don't answer it, somebody else will.
Someone else is ready to make that fucking money.
Yeah, and then you call that person back, and they're like, you know what, we took care of it.
Never mind.
Yeah, we'll keep in touch. It's just like that's it. Gone.
Lost that shit.
Yeah, so to run a business definitely takes a lot of like mental power for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ability to manipulate the world through your words, that's a different type of skill.
Oh shit.
I wonder if some of those guys are like, I wish I could build a house. But then again, they're just like, well, I'll just pay someone to build a house, right?
But then, like we say, like the craftsman shit, like let's say you could build the house better than someone. Wouldn't you want to do it yourself? Kind of shit.
I think having the ability to like change things in your house and do it properly, I think that's nice, right?
Like for example, like there'll just be those videos of like dudes that are like, oh, I bought this land. Okay, here's what I did. Oh, I fucking put cement in, and I got this house plans from all. You know what I'm saying? Like they built the house. Yeah. Not with their fucking hands all by themselves, but like mentally they built that house. You know,
they had this vision in their head, and they were able to like
plans
put it
and shit. Yeah.
They're like, yeah, this is what I thought about. Like this is what it's supposed to look like. Yeah. You're like, God damn. Really?
And those houses look nice as fuck.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm tripping, but I'm like, damn. Like,
I think to have that, I guess that's the best of both, to be able to build the house yourself and to have that vision, but to also have the ability to work with other people to help you like bring it to fruition, right?
Yeah.
I think that's the best of both worlds. Yeah, because bro, fucking it makes me fucking sick when a guy doesn't know how to change a tire.
Fuck.
It makes me fucking annoyed, dude.
What the fuck do I do?
Sometimes, like, I'll see people pulled over, and it's like the guy and the girl, and they're standing outside, and they're both looking at the tire.
At it, confused.
Like, bro, like,
what do we do now?
Try something, like, until AAA gets there, like, do something, kick it. I don't know, but when they're just like, yeah, I don't know what to do. My tire's flat. Like, fucking, come on, bro. Like,
figure it out.
Yeah,
be a man.
There's instructions on the thing.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, do you have a spare? Like, spare what? Like, fucking.
Yeah. The toilet's clogged. Unclog it with your hands.
Yeah.
Be a man.
Get in there. Get in there. Elbow deep. Get in there. Yeah, I can't. But simple things like that, like instead of unclogging a toilet, changing a tire, changing a light bulb, which seems really easy, but I guess I don't know. Some people are like, no, I can't do
that. Resetting a fire alarm. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to just fucking put new batteries in it, but it would still fucking beep. The fuck, you know? Like, do you know that you have to like manually reset it?
I just take the batteries out.
Just take the battery. You don't ever put it back in.
Nah.
You never changed the fucking fire alarm thing?
I've changed the fire alarms, but I haven't
fire
like
sensor?
they just haven't like
they never died.
I wonder if they work.
Yeah.
I should probably figure that out, huh?
You don't test them?
No, I don't test them. Do you test them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you should do. No, that's what it says, you know?
You have to test them?
Before I just put new batteries in.
Yeah, and you're like, fuck it. It's good. Just like a flashlight. You're like, fuck it.
Apparently there's steps to that shit, boy.
I should probably look into that. I can't do that.
Do you your voice projects really good on this shit, bro. Did you do fucking, was it all the vocal work you were doing, or what do you think it is?
I'm glad you're asking, Taco.
Because I'm curious.
I actually paid for vocal lessons.
I'm like, God damn, Jorge's voice always fucking punches through this motherfucker. And like, you're standing far away.
I think I'm just talking straight into the mic.
Do you just know how it works or some fucking see?
There you go.
That's fucking,
because like over here you can't really hear shit.
It's
and
just
if you're talking like this way, you can't really hear shit.
It's just your audio expertise, huh?
I guess. I don't know.
Jorge. Fucking Jorge always knowing shit.
I don't know if I know shit, dude. It's
cause like I'll review the videos and I'm like, this motherfucker's voice is always the same. Throughout the whole, you know what I'm saying? Like throughout the whole thing, your voice is fucking the same. In like a good way though. Like, you know, like you can actually hear what you're saying. Everything enunciates really well.
I guess it just comes from band. Really?
That more, yeah. You even take it back to band.
Yeah, everything that has to do with anything that's audio, music, anything like that, just goes back to band, because we would. It's one thing to like know how to play music, but how to like project music.
Yeah,
and there's certain ways, especially like seeing a bunch of like orchestra bands, like. We would go to competitions, right? And we would go to marching band competitions, but we would also go to like orchestra competitions. So like indoors, inside venues. And they tell you like, oh, you're going on at whatever, 4:00. So we get there, say 11, 12. And then we have like whatever that 3 hours or so. And in those 3 hours, like we get to go inside the venue and we get to listen to other bands. And we see like where their stuff is set up. So we sit in the crowd, and sometimes like you're looking at the stage, and then far in the back right, like there's a percussion section, or sometimes it's in the middle, or sometimes it's split on both ends. And then you have to listen like, okay, like for the songs that we're playing, like I'm playing whatever, snare, timpani, marimba, and fucking a triangle. And then so you start watching the bands and you start seeing where they're at and how their instruments project and how hard you have to like, or how loud you have to play in order for the sound to reach the back of the room. And then if you stand on like, the judges are usually placed in the center towards the back. So what we would do is like in small groups, we would go and we would stand behind the judges
to see.
Yeah, exactly. Because if you stand off to like the right, you miss some of the sound. Yeah. And then some rooms are like echoey, and then other rooms are like very, very muffled. Yeah. So it's just
the acoustics of the room.
Yeah. And
but okay, let's say you walk into my garage right now.
Yeah.
You don't do it purposely, right? You're just saying like
no, it's kind of like a subconscious thing.
Like a sense, like that. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just like, and especially like if we're recording something, I get very like I notice the reverb or the echo
Yeah, you
that
hear
comes off of the
yourself, and
walls.
then
Yeah, like all that stuff just comes into play just naturally.
But
Like,
see, you gave me a tip, and I could already tell a difference speaking to the mic.
yeah, it just makes sense. I don't know. To me, like a lot of that stuff makes sense. Or even listening to music, it
like mic technique matters.
I always,
Especially for artists too. Like mic technique matters, you know.
yeah. Oh, definitely. I wonder what music would sound like if I didn't understand it the way I do.
With different ears.
Yeah, like fresh ears. Because for the people that don't play instruments or don't necessarily try to make music or try to understand it, like they listen to it and they love it, but it's almost like I maybe they know why, or maybe they don't understand why they like it. But for me, when I listen to music, like all like automatic, like I can't stop it. My head and my brain kind of breaks it down into like numbers, like bars, numbers,
Yeah,
beats,
yeah, I've noticed that.
tempo.
Yeah. But just like naturally, huh?
Just now, and then like I can hear it and I love it at first, right? I love it, but then slowly my mind starts going into like, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a 16th, there's an eighth, like oh, there's a triplet here, and like oh, there's a rest there, and oh, there's an oh, and it goes back and forth here, and my brain just starts picking it apart, and the more I listen to it, the more I can pick things apart, and like there's some songs where I listen to it, like I listen and I listen, and then where the 50th listen, I go, oh shit, I didn't hear that the first time, and I just start breaking shit down, and then sometimes it's to a detriment because I listen to a song and I go like, I like this song, but I can kind of tell it's boring. Like the numbers are just like it's very squared, very
the numbers
concrete.
are boring.
Yeah. And then there's other times where it's to like an elevated level where I go like, holy shit, like instruments are split between here, here, and here, and then they're offset here, and then there's an echo, but then they change here, and then the key signature, and like then there's some songs that I have so much appreciation for.
Yeah.
Because it sounds simple, but it's complicated when you start taking it apart.
Yeah.
Like,
It's for like you're like sometimes you're like, all right, let me not put too many layers.
yeah.
But then like you said, sometimes that's boring. Like
Yeah.
sometimes you need more layers. But then sometimes they like interfere with each other.
Yeah.
You know, it's just it's a constant battle.
And that's why there's some songs that sound very empty because there's not a lot going on, but it still catches like this rhythm or this vibe where you're like, this shit is sick. Like there's no like synths here and like highs and leads. Sometimes it's just like a beat, a bass line, and maybe just a little something there. And then it just goes and you're like, dude, like this is fucking dope. Like, why is it so cool? Like it sounds quiet, but there's like there's a lot going on with nothing going on at the same time.
Yeah.
But then of course, like there are songs that
a good vocal artist won't need anything crazy.
Yeah.
He'll just need something simple, honestly.
And it's cool when it's cool watching producers work when they're trying to build up a track.
Yeah.
Because then music is so cool, man. Like to be able to bring a thought that's like just out here and put it to like a keyboard or an instrument and then just play it out into the world. It's like, it's almost like some artists are vocalizing their emotions in a sense, like through the instrument, like almost like a guitar, right? Like sometimes you listen to a guitar and you're like, holy shit, like why does this shit sound so sad? Like, like there's some emotion through this. Like even though it's the same strings, same guitar that anyone can play, and sometimes like you can play a riff on a guitar, like a little whatever section, and someone else can play it, the same one, but it's just the emotion that they carry through it. Like it just sounds different. Like that stuff, like the same question comes is like, where does that come from? like that emotion, because there's something about someone who writes a song to be sad, and then someone that writes a song because they are sad. Does that make sense?
Shit. Yeah, that does make sense.
Right? Because you can make like a song like,
and so you're
whatever.
What like the person who is sad is probably, you're gonna feel the sadness more on the song, right?
Yeah.
Than someone just trying to make a sad
Song.
You know, you can feel that maybe they're just trying to make a sad song.
Yeah.
Versus someone who's actually sad, you're like, oh.
And
fuck.
as humans, like, we can kind of like pick that apart a little bit.
Yeah.
We can kind of know like, oh, this guy's kind of bullshitting a little bit.
Yeah.
And then you're like, yeah, there's something going on. Yeah, and then there's other people that you're like, oh, there's something here. Like Mac Miller sometimes.
You could
like
tell,
some of his songs, dude. I think one of my
Mac Miller.
I
fucking love Mac Miller.
I would say my favorite Tiny Desk is the Mac Miller one.
The Mac Miller one,
dude,
yeah.
It's so fucking like. There's so much, like, soul,
like the jazz,
and
the jazz
pain,
undertones, yeah.
But also, he's very like happy in some parts of it.
Yeah,
and it's just there's so much emotion, and you can like just watch it, and it just carries through. You're like, holy shit! Like, there's something there. Emotion is coming through the screen right now. There's something going on that just touches a human being. My favorite, just Tiny Desk, him. Action Bronson was nice too, but yeah, something about like a person being able to express their emotion through music, instruments, audio, and not only that too. I guess like poetry. Even though I don't read a lot of poetry, but like
any art form really, or you know, I was watching a video talking about how like. You know, films and shit, like pretty fucking recent. Like, you know, like we've only been making films for like 100 years or something like that,
which is kind of crazy.
You know, and so that there's like, I guess like a philosophy or a theory that like everything that you make on film is sort of like God incarnate. You kind of get me? Because it is real in a sense because it lives in that reality.
Yeah.
The reality that you're creating is real in the video even. You know? I'm like, oh, fuck.
And you could almost replay that reality.
Yeah, you know, it's like God incarnating through through that reality even, you know? Because you could do so much crazy things like CGI. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
CGI, audio, you know, glitches in the video that make you feel a certain type of way.
That just reminded me of going to when you would go to like your movie class, and then I was still in high school and I would go with you guys.
Yeah,
you and Jose, they're like, oh, we just watch movies.
Yeah,
what the fuck,
bro.
And they just break it down, camera angles.
Yes, I wish I would have paid more attention, dude.
Yeah,
I can't believe I got a D in that class, bro.
That's.
Isn't it crazy? Like you go to college and you're young, and you know
you kind of just don't care.
You don't care. Yeah. You know, like if I went now, I feel like I would.
I'd pay so much attention. I'd pay close attention to everything.
I'd actually, you know, like wanting to learn is a choice. It's the.
And it almost feels like the ambition to learn just comes later in life.
That's why, right? Yeah.
When you're young, you're just like, I don't give a fuck about this. You're
especially
like, I don't,
after the whole like high school and you know like I feel like you're just sort of over it.
You're burnt out.
You know. And then they're like, here, go to college and figure out your career, motherfuckers. Yeah. What? You know?
And they're like, and meanwhile, while you're figuring this out, we're just gonna put you in a fuck ton of debt as well. But you're not gonna know it. But just know
we'll put you in some.
We're giving you some money, and you're like, oh yeah, we're good, fucking, we're rich, whatever. But
fucking,
I do think about that a lot too. That if I were to go to school now, I think I'd be so like invested in
and actually just, like want to learn.
Yeah, just being surrounded by, because even now like I just seek learning.
Right. Yeah.
Learning through YouTube, through podcasts, and all that stuff. Like just the more information I can take in, the more I'm like, holy shit, you know. Like I do remember one class that I was invested in was I think it was neuropsychology, like the way the brain fires when like people are depressed or when they're extremely happy, or like what happens when like certain parts of the brain don't fire, like what way do people act? For whatever reason, like that stuff, I was just like, holy shit, like this is just interesting to me.
Yeah,
just neurons and
cool.
It's just like,
it's like sort of what we were talking about, like, you know, like your body doesn't really feel the pain until it hits the brain.
Yeah,
you know, like that's fucking
until
nuts.
You recognize
like,
it.
Like everything we're feeling, is it just neurons or what? You know?
Yeah. What do they say that? I think I heard this question the other day. Does the brain create consciousness, or does consciousness just like
it's separate? Huh?
Does
I think consciousness is like separate. Honestly,
I think it is around.
I'm like, same. Remember, I fucking forgot the book, but I was listening to the audiobook and it said like, and I've been doing it, like you can sort of like observe yourself think in a way. You kind of get me? Like have thoughts and I'm like, what the fuck? Like where'd that come from? Like I'm like watching myself think, you know? Like, just watching my brain work, you know, like becoming an observer of my brain. And I'm like, what the fuck? You kind of get me? So my brain is its own like neurons just going and firing stuff off, but it doesn't have a consciousness. That consciousness is the thing that's watching my brain sort of just, but it could stop. You know what I'm saying? Like I could like just ignore the thoughts too.
Yeah,
like,
you could just like, that is. It's almost like you have two separate minds in a sense, where it's just like you have like you said, like the thoughts that are just continually firing through your brain, and then you have you that's off here to the side kind of witnessing everything going on, and then you're going like, wait, like I don't like that thought, like stop that, and then the mind goes like, okay, stop, and then it just keeps going, and then
there's for sure like the brain and then the witness, you know, I've noticed that, and it was because of that book. It's just, you know, I've been like catching myself, you know.
Yeah, I catch myself sometimes too, where I go,
like a bad habit of mine is like, I like to smoke weed, and I'll just like, let me light up like a pack of bowl. I'm like, what the fuck, like where that shit come from? Like, you know what I'm saying? I was just
automatically moving towards that direction.
Yeah, like I'll just be like playing video games, and then, you know, it'll be like, hey, how about you smoke a bowl?
For me, it's more of like someone's doing something, like just some random stranger's doing something. I'm like, oh, you fucking idiot. And then I go like, wait, like you don't know this guy. Like, what are you doing? Like, stop being like a dick like that, you know? Or like, so maybe I can see someone coming to me for help, just like a stranger. Like you can tell like someone's coming to you, and I go like, fuck, man, like I don't want to help this idiot. But then the witness catches my thoughts and going like, hey, dude, like be a better person. Like, what are you fucking doing? Like,
the witness is for sure a better person than the brain.
Yeah.
But maybe like the brain sometimes gets impatient, you know, the brain like it perceives time in a weird way where like I don't know.
The brain just acts off of just nothing emotion. You think that's where the thought of like knowing right from wrong, like the witness knows right from wrong, but sometimes the witness gets put in the back because the brain is just overriding everything.
The witness loses to the brain for sure, you know.
And then
sometimes for sure.
And then it takes work for the witness to go, no, brain, like you're just running off of whatever. Yeah. Like I'm actually here. Like,
or even like that one Seinfeld episode where it's the brain versus the penis, right? Remember that shit?
No.
It's like the brain and the penis are playing chess, and like I forgot the whole story, but I think Jerry like is wondering if he should sleep with the girl because she's super annoying or something, and the brain's like, nah, bro, nah, don't do it. Yeah. You're better than this, and she's boring. We don't want to talk to her. And then the penis is like, shut the fuck up, go. Let's do it. But you get me? So there's even that.
That is a true thing.
There's even like on top of the brain, there's like the penis, which is like, I don't know, like,
and I think that's the
not necessarily I'm saying your penis, but like we also have fucking like
isn't that like a animalistic like, drive to reproduce,
you know?
Right?
Exactly, you know.
But then
like
you have
all just living inside you.
You have Like the mind, the body, and the soul kind of thing. Like your body is like the whole reproduction thing. Like I just want to fuck. I just want to fuck. I just want to do that, right?
I want to fucking eat and fucking work out.
And then the mind is kind of like part of that too, where it's just like for me, it was at like, oh, this dude wants help. Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't want to help you right now. Like, that's kind of like the mind that's like rogue on its own. Yeah. And then the soul kind of goes like, be a better person. Fuckers, like, you know what you're doing here. Like, you know, like you're just talking to this girl because you want to fuck. Like, it's not for any other reason. And you know you're lying to her because fucking da 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 da. You know, like that's, and then you have to contend with all that together. And sometimes, like things override each other. Sometimes the body will override everything just because you want to fuck, or the mind will just override everything, and then you're just a dick to everyone because you know, like, and then sometimes the soul shows up where you're just like, you give money to the homeless because you know that person has to eat too.
And I feel like that one usually makes me feel better after.
Yeah, the thing is, like, sometimes you don't feel like you want to do it, but you know that you should. And even though, and when you do feel better. And it's weird that like we understand that in a way, but we still have that urge to like, I don't want to do that shit. Yeah. You know, it's, and I always tell myself this when I'm running, like when I was running in the hills and stuff. In the mornings, I would get up like at 4. Cold. Woo! It's cold as shit, right? Like, it's cold as shit. I have to warm up. I have to stretch. I have to eat a little bit. I have to hydrate. And then I have to like mentally prepare to like go on this run. And every time I'm just like, I don't want to do this. Like, I can go back to sleep. I can go run on the treadmill later. Like, I can be comfortable. But I just like, I power through it. I go. And then halfway through my run, it happens every time where I'm out there, and then like earlier today, like you're looking at the sunset and you're just like, holy shit, like this is kind of cool. Like kind of, you know?
Yeah, dude, it looked beautiful. Honestly.
Yeah. But I'll be like halfway through my run, I'm just like, this is why I come out here. Like I feel so fucking good right now. Like I'm watching the sunrise. I'm training. I'm running. Like I'm getting exercise. I'm able to be out here. Like I can move. Like I have like,
you're lucky.
Yeah, I'm lucky. I say that aloud sometimes. I'm just like, I'm just so fucking lucky to do this. And like, this is why I should be out here. Yeah. But then the next day or the next time I have to get up that early, I go like, fuck, I don't even want to do this. But I know,
even though you know the reward.
Yeah. And I have videos that like, that I take sometimes, and in those videos it says like, remember this feeling because this is why you should wake up and this is why you should go.
Because of this feeling.
And even though I know, every time I go, I just fucking hit the snooze. Like I just want to go back to sleep. Like,
let me use the restroom real quick, dude. Oh shit!
I'm just gonna be here talking to myself.
Hopefully I'm recording. Yeah.
Oh shit, man. Oh, what a day. Life is beautiful. I guess for some of us it is. What a crazy thing to be alive. You're lucky if you're alive and able. That's why you should move. If you can, you should. Experience life. The thing that you want to do, just go do it. Right, Taco?
Yeah, I believe it. I really believe it.
The thing you want to do, you should just go do it. But don't run 30 miles. That's a fucking scam. It's definitely a scam. No, that run was dope. Fucking Catalina run.
30 miles, yeah.
32.
But
who's counting? Yeah, I'll just say
32.
It's wild, dude. Like I think about it, I'm like, yeah, it's far, kind of, right?
No, it is. No, it for sure is. Like if you tell someone I just ran 32 miles,
Yeah,
they're gonna be like, bullshit. You did not just run 32 miles.
I went through so many emotions on that fucking thing, dude.
Did you almost give up or nah? You're too.
It definitely ran through my mind where I was just like, oh, I could stop here, or I could stop here, like, because along the way they have aid stations. This one, I think it was every like 6-ish miles, 6.5 miles. There's an aid station, so they give you water, Gatorade, Coca-Cola, gummy bears, bananas.
Oh shit.
Yeah, they have just regular water, like if you need to fill up and stuff. So every like 6 or so miles, like there's an aid station, and they give you the option that says like, if you make it to the aid station and you just want to tap out,
If
like
anything
just
happened,
they're like just stay there.
Even emergencies.
Yeah,
something.
and along the whole route, like there was like trucks driving, not a lot, but every now and then like a truck would come by, and it's just like, okay, like if anybody needs help, like we'll help you. So definitely, like there was some times where I'm just like, maybe I didn't prepare enough. Like maybe I didn't drink enough water. Maybe I didn't eat enough. Like maybe I should just, just hang out here and have someone pick me up. But then it's just like, at the same time, it's like, well, I can finish this. Like, even if I have to walk the entire way, like I'll finish it. I can finish it. But no, like I finished it. And it's almost hard to believe.
Yeah,
in a sense.
I would. Yeah, right.
It's kind of it's so crazy because like I did fucking A. I never thought I would be like running.
Yeah.
I never considered myself a runner. Even if like people ask me today, they're like, "Oh, you're a runner." I go, "Not really."
Yeah.
I run. I fucking do it. I'll sign up for shit like I've done.
And you really just Forrest Gump, dude. One day you were just like, you know what? I'm gonna run.
Yeah.
And then you just never stopped.
Yeah,
I remember you were telling me, I remember the origins of your running. Like,
it's just fucking just started, and yeah.
It like inspired me too. I'm telling you because I'm like, Jorge did fucking 32 miles.
Yeah.
I should be able to do these 3 miles. Like,
yeah, at first, yeah, I don't know, dude. Like, it's a strange thing for me because some people are like, yeah, like I like to run, I want to run, like this is what, and I get it because yeah, I get those feelings too. But it's weird for me to go, yeah, I'm a runner. Like, yeah, I've run half marathon, further than that, like, but it's so weird to me because I've never seen myself in that way, and I still don't.
Yeah.
So the fact that like I have done races and I have finished and like not last place, but like decent enough. Like it's kind of weird for me to like accept and believe.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't know why. Cause yeah, like I sign up for like I'll sign up for a race and I'll train for the race and I'll diet for the race and like I'll go through all these things. I'll run early in the morning. I'll run late at night. Like I've run in the rain before. Like in the rain at night. Like just getting prepared for these races, and then I get there and I finish, and then I go, did I fucking
like what?
Like, nah, I can't. And then I look at like my participation medal.
Yeah.
And I go, holy shit, like I actually finished this, like it's a weird thing. I don't know, dude. I don't know how to feel about it because it's cool. And I see like other people like on Instagram or on YouTube that I watch that like do all these races and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, that's fucking cool. Like you ran how far? Like, damn, you ran like what? And then I do it and I go like, no, I didn't do that. I was like, no, I can't be. No,
almost can't believe it.
Yeah, it's a weird thing, but it is cool in a sense too, because at some point, I think the reason why sometimes I do run is because sometimes I won't be able to.
Yeah.
Right? And sometimes like that's one thing that I do tell myself like in the mornings when it does come to like those 4 a.m. like really early runs where like it's just me like in my room, kind of like warming up, stretching out, like drinking a coffee, and then I just go like, yeah, one day I won't be able to like get up.
Yeah.
One day, long down the road, I'll look back, or I'll wake up and be like, man, like I wish I could wake up and just go for a run. I wish I had something to train for because now I'm like not able to.
Yeah.
So sometimes I wake up and I'll be like, hey, like this sucks, but it's gonna be a story and a memory for later. So just do the work, do the thing, sign up for it, take the leap, you know, and just do it. Because I don't know, like some people, I tell myself that some people aren't able to run, right?
Yeah.
There's some people that all they wish they're in bed somewhere and they just wish like, I wish I could just get up and walk, right? And then there's people that are able to walk and they're just like, yeah, fuck it, like I'm not gonna do anything. Like,
yeah.
And sometimes I think about that too, where I just go like, oh fuck, like, and then I look at the elderly and how some of them have like very bad knees, or they, you know, they use walkers and stuff, right? And I just go like, that could be me. That possibly could be me, like for sure.
Yeah.
Like, and now that I'm like, right now that I can and I'm able to, like, why not?
I sort of like started just because I hate running, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like I fucking hate it.
Yeah.
I've always hated it my whole life. So that's why I'm starting it, because I'm like, you kind of get me, like, because I'm like, like, really? You're going to let something as simple as hate stop you from doing something?
Bro, I hated running so much, I faked that I had asthma.
What?
I remember this clearly. I was at soccer practice. They're like, we're running around this whatever baseball fence or whatnot, and I was just a fat little kid, and I was just like, and the coach came by. He's like, hey, come on, like we got to finish. I'm like, I can't. He's just like, what do you mean? I was like, I can't. He's like, do you have asthma? I was like, yeah, I got asthma. He's like, oh, I'm so sorry. Like, you know, just walk. You're okay. You know, just finish this. Just walk this and you'll be fine. And then I was just like, fuck yeah, dude. Like,
I got it.
Yeah, I don't have to run. I got asthma.
But now you look back at that, like, oh, I was a pussy.
Yeah.
Right?
And the thing that made me think that I couldn't run is, did you ever in elementary school where when you ran a mile, they gave you like a little foot? No?
Does not sound familiar.
No? So
a little foot?
Yeah. So here in my elementary school, during lunchtime, if you wanted to, you could run a lap.
Oh,
right? You run a lap. And every 4 laps is a mile. And so at every mile, they would give you a little foot. And on the foot, it has like a little circle on the heel. And it's like a flap, like a footprint kind of thing. And it has a little circle, and you can put them like on your bracelet or like on a necklace. Okay. And so kids would have like a bunch of fucking because they would just run during lunch. And I remember just wishing that I could get like, I don't know, like 5 or 6 of these little feet. But I just always struggled, and I was just like, and then like I would try to run a lap, and I would stop less than halfway, but then I'd see like all these other kids just booking it, just lapping me, lapping. And I just got so discouraged, and I was like, oh well, I can't run, like I just can't, like these guys, everyone else is better than me, like, I just can't do it, like. And to this day, I carry some of that with me too, where like I'll stand at the start line and I look around, I'm like, all these people are better than me, like they just run, like this is their thing, and I'm just like here just trying. Yeah, like, I'm just attempting. Like,
that's part of my mindset.
Yeah, I go like, and I told
like a poser or faker or something, right? Like, you know.
Yeah, I even said it at Catalina. I said it to Alexa where I was like, I see all these people and everyone has like their running groups and everyone's like running like in a group or like with someone or like they train and someone has their coach here, and I go like, I feel like I don't belong here. Like, like I feel like all these people are runners and then I'm just kind of like here and I shouldn't be. Like I want to be like a part of this whole thing, and I guess to some degree I am, right? Because I'm there. I signed up, I trained, I'm running with everyone, but like I look around and I go like I think like all these people are just like they're just better suited for this, and I'm just not. Like this isn't for me. Like I can't do this. But then like I do it, and then I come out like I said, like not last or anything like that. Like I hate fucking saying like, oh, I do fairly well, right? But I don't do bad.
Yeah.
And then I still like cross the finish line, and then I still go like, I don't belong here. Like I shouldn't be here. Like all these other people, like they just running's made for them, and I'm not made for running. But and I don't know. Like I feel like I don't belong. But also like I kind of use that as fuel to go like, no, bet. Like I am like you guys belong here and I don't, but I'm gonna be here and I'm gonna compete with you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even though like sometimes competition isn't always like the best thing to be like, I'm against you and against you and against you and against. Yeah. But sometimes I guess
good motivation.
Yeah. It was like along the way I was during the entire run. It's not like I was just like ignoring people. Like you're furring and someone's next to you and you go like, you feeling it? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, fuck me too. You know, like, you know, you just make conversations. Yeah. And I met a lot of cool people.
Yeah. I mean, for example, like when we were running earlier, like when we're talking, it makes it go by quicker.
Yeah.
Talking, you know what I'm saying? Just talking like.
Yeah. Cause your mind's occupied with a conversation. And when you're by yourself, you're like, God, my lungs hurt. Yeah. My foot hurts. My knee hurts. Like, how long has it been? 2 minutes? Like, God damn it. Like, where do I have to go? Like
talking helps. Or even like, let's say you have a road trip, right? Mm-hmm. You just talk with the people around you. Like, it'll go by quicker.
Yeah. All of a sudden, like, the hours fly by. You're like, holy shit, like, we're already here?
Yeah. Versus if it's just quiet and you're doing your own thing.
You keep looking at the clock. You keep counting down the minutes. You keep looking at the distance. And you're just like, man, this shit's never going to end.
Yeah.
Fuck, time goes so slow.
But talking will, like, change your whole perspective.
Yeah. Yeah, and that happened because I met some old lady. Her name's Eve, if I remember right, like on the run. And I remember we were maybe 10, 11 miles in.
That's deep.
Yeah. And it was me, and then she was a little bit ahead of me, and there was like people, but they were like far behind me, and then there was like one other person like far ahead of her and I. And I kind of caught up to her, and dude, it was a steep ass fuck. It's just steep as shit. And up, just steep. And I looked over at her, and she looked over at me. I'm like, hey. She's like, what? I'm like, what the fuck gives? I'm like, on paper it said it was flat. She was just like, she just started cracking up, and then like, but I talked to her for a little while, and she was saying that she does all these like 30-mile, 50-mile races everywhere. The lady's like 50. 48. Like she's older. Yeah, dude, she's older, but she's moving and she's out there and like she's fucking just making the best of it. She's like, yeah, and she at one point like broke her ankle 2 years prior, and then she kind of like
stopped for a little bit.
Yeah, she stopped and she went from running on the road to like just running in the trails. And now she's just like she's a beast though. Like, but yeah, just talking to people in general is like, especially when it comes to like cardio and stuff like that, you definitely forget about a lot of it.
Goes by way better.
Yeah. You make it, Taco.
Yeah, I think I will.
You can do it. If I can do it, you can do it.
32 miles, I should be able to knock out 3.
Bro, and here's the fucked up thing is like I left that race and I was just like, yo, like I'm over running. Like I don't want to do shit anymore. Like I don't want to. I'm over it. Like that's all.
Your mind wasn't even in it.
Yeah. Like afterwards, during, dude, like I was fucking since that entire week, bro. The entire like 3 months that I was, it was just like always in the back of my head. I'm just like, okay, like I gotta run this, like I gotta stretch. Like, God damn it, like I have a knee pain today. Like shit, like maybe I need to run. Maybe I can't run tomorrow. Like this, it was just so much like bandwidth, I guess, like mental space that it was taking up. And it was almost like I thought the day would never come. And now that it's gone, I'm like, holy shit. Like again, it's kind of like surreal that it came and went and that like I was actually like there.
And then you finished.
Yeah. But like the whole, bro, the night before the race, because the race started at 6. For me, it started at 6. Yeah, 6 a.m. For the 50-mile people, it was 5 a.m. that they started.
Fuck.
Yeah, and then some people, optional, started at 4 in the morning. So people were out there.
Early as fuck.
But the night before, so the race was on Saturday. On Friday, that entire day, just nervous.
Yeah.
Just nervous the entire day. I'm like, does everything feel good? Like, what have I eaten? Like, have I drinking enough water? Have I taken enough electrolytes? Like, it's just, and I don't know if maybe that's just like me in my head, and it seemed like other people were just like, eh. But I guess for me, it comes from wanting to do my best. Right?
Yeah.
Because I didn't. At one point, I went out on our hotel. They had like a rooftop little area, and there was no one out there, so I just went out there by myself. And I was just thinking, and then some guy came up, and him and their group of friends were running, but they seemed very like easy about it. They're like, yeah, like we're running tomorrow. Same with them. They're like, oh, it's our first like 50K, 30 miles, 32 miles, whatever. But they seemed like real easy about it. They were just like, yeah, like, we'll finish. We got 11 hours. It's fine. Like, cool. Like, we're just having beers today. Like,
oh
yeah,
shit,
like,
they were even fucking having beers.
Yeah, they were just drinking. I was like, oh, like that's cool. But me in my head, I was just like, no, like I can't drink right now. Like, I need to like, I want to do my best. So I need to be hydrated. I can't dehydrate myself. Like, I gotta eat. I gotta plan out like
healthy.
Just all of it. Just so nervous. And then even the morning of, I was just like, holy shit, dude. Like,
couldn't believe it. Could you sleep? Did you get good sleep? Or
I did get good. I got good sleep. I think I went to sleep like at 8, woke up around 4.
Yeah, that's good.
And woke up and just started stretching, warming up, making sure I had like all my nutrition, all like everything, just everything laid out. I had a checklist. So the less thinking that I have to do the morning of, the better.
Yeah.
That's why like the night before, just set everything up. And then in the morning, it's just like shower, stretch, eat a little bit of coffee. And it's just like, okay, here's this. Here's my outfit. Boom, put it on. Like, here's a bag. Boom, put it on. Like, water, fill it up here. Just all of it, did all that. It's cool. Was it my favorite? Maybe. So far, I think so. The cool part about it is waking up at 6 a.m., you go outside, it's freezing. It's fucking cold. It's bright. It's on the fucking water. It's on an island. And everyone's got like their headlamps on. And
did you get one or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to.
But at one point it's you've never been to Catalina, huh?
No. I want to go, but
it's a cool place to go to. Like if you leave Friday afternoon, you can get there and just like kind of hang out, get dinner on Friday. You could spend all of Saturday like doing stuff and then just leave Sunday morning. Like I think that's enough time. You could spend a lot more time there, but after like a day, maybe 2 full days, I think that's enough. But I think like in a day, you could pretty much see the entire island. That's what there is to see.
Damn, it's that small?
Yeah, it's small. Everyone's got golf carts there. It's rare to see a car.
Really?
Yeah, you're just like, everyone's got smart cars and golf carts. Every now and then you'll see like a truck, but it seems so out of place there to have like an actual car. Like it just
I want to go. That sounds cool.
It doesn't fit. Yeah, and then you can rent golf carts and they give you like a map and you can just go all over the place.
Damn.
But it was cool at one point because like you start and then there's kind of like sort of like things that are lit up. And then we make a right turn going towards the actual island. And the streets are dark, but there was a ton of people just running and everyone had their headlamps on. So it's just like everybody just lighting up the road. With
their little...
And it's cool because you go through all the houses and then there's a street that goes all the way up and then it goes into like a botanical garden. And the rest of it, it's like a conservation area. So it's all kind of like blocked off and stuff. Yeah. So you're not allowed back there unless like you're
doing the run.
Yeah. Or you're like on a expedition type place because you can take like a cruise back and they'll take you back there.
Yeah, like a little private.
Yeah, but once we started climbing the first like mountain, I remember climbing the mountain and I would look off to my left and look down and you can see like the trail of all like the headlamps on, like just in the darkness. You could see everyone just kind of like running up the street. That was really cool. And then slowly you see the sun comes up. And then I was on the top of the ridge, like the highest point. I was on that ridge. And then just seeing the sun just crack above the horizon of the ocean. And you can just see it just fucking just lit up, just orange. And it's like a clear day. Cold as shit still. Yeah. Clear day. Sky's fucking clear. And then just like... just orange, just fire, just the sun just lighting up everything. Like it was just energizing in a sense.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
and it almost like gratitude, where it's just like, holy shit, like I'm glad I'm here. Like I'm glad I actually came. Like I'm glad that I didn't quit and not go.
there's like you could see something through your phone or like a video, but like in real life, bro,
it never does it justice.
If fucking real life, bro, fuck.
Yeah, because you'll take your phone out and you'll be like, God damn, this view. Yeah. And you take a picture and you're like, yeah, I'm never gonna forget this. And then you look at your phone, you're like, ugh. Yeah. And then you play it in your head, you're like, dude, it was so much better just being there. It's so much better just being there.
It works cool because like it could take you back there, but it's it's not it,
I like I guess you would like a mental game, mental challenge of like looking at a picture and actually like closing my eyes and trying to actually go there.
Yeah, put yourself there.
Exactly there, right? Like what it looked like, what it felt like, who was around you, what was around you, like the things that you hear, like the actual like perspective of things, like the distance and stuff like that. Because it's easy to be like, yeah, I have this memory of whatever, playing at a football game late at night.
Yeah.
And I can kind of just like, it's kind of like little snapshots.
Yeah.
But to actually like go like, okay, like I remember sitting on the bleachers and the bleachers were cold. And I remember feeling the ridges that were in the actual bleachers. And I actually like remember picking up my drumsticks and that I couldn't hold them because my fingers were so fucking cold. And then having to play and then like having to stand up and it's just frigid temperatures and I could feel it across my face and then just having to warm up and I can see my breath, like putting myself like in that. I think it has to be good for your brain, no?
Yeah. Yeah. For example, like my wallpaper is like just a picture I took at the beach when I was over there with the girls. And I could just like remember it. You know what I'm saying? Like vividly, like my feet on the sand, like the girls playing, like.
Do you ever
like I don't know, and so that's why I have that picture as my wallpaper.
Yeah.
Cause like I just remember being so tranquil, like during that moment,
It takes you there.
Yeah, and just my feet in the sand, especially, just seeing the girls like splashing, running around, like.
What do you think about nostalgia?
Huh?
Are you a nostalgic person?
Man, I think I'm like, I don't suffer from it really, but I like to be nostalgic sometimes.
Yeah.
But it's more like I force myself to be nostalgic.
Okay.
Kind of,
Yeah.
I think my problem is I'm more like future. I'm always thinking
Oriented.
about this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, versus the past. But I also don't think that's good, right?
Yeah.
Because that's
I mean, they both have their ups and downs, right? Because if you're always living in the past, like just like what good does that do you?
Exactly.
And if you're always like
just
looking towards the future, you kind of like forget, you're oblivious to what's going on now.
Right? That's why.
I think there's a balance there.
Yeah. So I'm not really nostalgic. You're just too nostalgic.
I think I'm too nostalgic sometimes. Like I love the like, oh, like remember like that feeling that like shit, like the love for like not the past but like certain moments and stuff.
Yeah.
But I also like to selfishly create it alone amongst people. Does that make sense?
Yeah, like to have the moment with the people and
like
that's y'all's moment, kind of.
Like say if we're like all at the beach.
Yeah.
Right? And it's like beautiful day, right? Or whatever. I'll just make this up, right? So all the homies, we all go to the beach and do you remember when we went to watch the basketball game at, was it Hermosa Beach, with when Renee was like talking shit out loud and then the guy behind him was just like
the final,
right? Okay. So we were like sitting out there and it was kind of sunset and stuff. Like you remember that, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
And then you had the dark ass
bro. I was so broke. I was just like, let me get the most the most alcoholic beer you have because this is all I'm buying.
Yeah.
And they came out with fucking hot chocolate of a beer, bro. The worst decision. Finished it. But yeah. So like moments like that, right? Like we're all having fun. Like everyone, like we're all there. But selfishly, like I'll kind of like sit back and I'll take a deep breath and I'll just look around and I'll just be like, man, this is so fucking cool. Like, just the fact that like my friends are here, like the weather's beautiful. Like, we live in California. Like, at this time that like we have phones and like our friends are here and we're able to have fun and we have like freedom and like like I sit back and I think to myself that way, and then I'll kind of just smile to myself and I'll just be like, this is all in my head, and I'll go like, this is cool as fuck. Like,
we're pretty lucky, bro. If you think
so
about
lucky.
it, you know,
so lucky.
Especially like in terms of all of mankind and history and shit.
You could have been born wherever,
yeah,
to whatever family at whatever time in history.
Multiple. You could have been Jewish during the Holocaust, Black during slavery.
So the fact that you're alive now in the position that you're in and the place that you're in, like, I think it's real easy for us here in California to take it for granted that like we're in California. Yeah. And like a lot of people go like, I want to move to California, like the beaches, you know, like the weather, like it just seems so cool over there. Like people dream about coming here, and the fact that we're just like our families just happen to live close here, and then just stay here, and like we just grew up. It wasn't even our choice. Yeah. But we live in like this state that's just like the weather's beautiful like almost all the time. Bro, snow right here.
We could go,
the beach is right there. Like in a day you can do anything, right? Yeah. Like, just sometimes I think about that too, where it's like, God damn, like, so lucky to be able, right? Able to move and like do stuff, and like even being able to be a good person. Yeah. Right? Like that's something
like that's why you should even try to be a good person more, just because we're so lucky, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
And that's why you should even try to be the best person you can be, you know?
Because some people will take this the wrong way, but if like you can do it, you should do it, right? Like, if you can be a good person, you should be a good person. Like, if you can, walk your dog, you should walk your dog, right? And of course, some people are gonna be like, "Well, if I can rob the store, I should rob the store." Like, hey, come on, man! You're letting your mind think that you're letting the animal take over. Like, let your soul take over. Yeah, you know that's not right. Yeah, you know something inside you is telling you like, maybe you shouldn't do this, right? Yeah. But then you're letting whatever instinct or
like just caught like, it'll be quick, you know. I'll instantly get. I even like, for example, right? Like the other day, I forgot what, but I got a drink, you know, and I got the straw, and like I hit it, and then the paper from the straw just flew. And I'm like, and I just got too lazy to go pick it up. Yeah. And I was like, fuck, I should have picked that shit up. I don't know.
No, same thing. Here's one thing that I guess this is kind of, I don't know if it's weird or not, but one thing that I do, that I guess no one sees. Yeah. It's so strange. Like, I'll go for like my gym, for example, right? Yeah. I'll go to the restroom and guys just piss on the fucking toilet seat, right? Yeah. And I could just be like, yeah, whatever. Like, I'm not going to piss on the toilet seat, but like, whatever, it's there. Yeah. But what I do is just like, I'll grab like toilet paper and I'll just clean it off. I'm just like, okay, wipe it down. Yeah, wipe it down. Yeah. Like, don't make a mess. Just clean it up. Yeah. And just fucking And that's something that I don't have to do because no one's going to see it. No one's going to know unless someone comes in like right after me. It's going to be like, oh, that asshole pissed on the fucking seat. But it's one of those things that it's just like, no one's telling you to do it. And I don't like it. So in my head somewhere, I go like, it's the right thing to do to just clean it up. Yeah. Just because it's like, I come here. And I don't want to see it that way. And I also don't want to like have anyone else like experience that too. Like walking by trash, like just pick it up, dude.
Like there's enough chaos in the world that if you can bring some order to it sometimes, then just fucking, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, even if it's just cleaning up a piece of trash, right? I'm saying. Like, someone missed the trash can, they keep walking and you just go like, fucking, okay, like I can put it in there. Like, what does it take? What does it cost you? It doesn't cost you much, right? Like small
little ways to bring order to the world, you know?
Small acts of kindness, whether seen or not, right? Yeah. Like, that's the point. Because if you do it because someone else is watching, then you might be doing it for the wrong reasons, right? Yeah. You're like, I'm going to pick this up because that hot girl over there is looking and I'm going to seem like a good guy. Yeah. Like, that's...
Do you ever watch Friends? Remember,
No.
like, there's this
Never
one
watched
episode.
Friends.
You never seen it? Shut the
Never
fuck
watched
up.
Friends.
No
I know what
one?
Friends is.
This,
I've seen it. I'll be there
for
for you. Yeah, I know what Friends is,
great
but
sitcom. But it was one episode where she was like, one of the characters was like trying to do a selfless act, a completely selfless act. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And it was, is there such a thing as a completely selfless act, Jorge? Because, like, for example, right? She was like, she started off and she's like, okay, she gave the bum some money. And she's like, yeah, I feel good. Damn it.
Yeah, yeah.
God damn it.
Because at that point, like, once you say, like, yeah, I did
feel
that,
good. Like,
it's, you did it because of yourself,
damn it,
right?
God,
yeah.
fucking damn it. Like, is that crazy?
Is there a selfless act? What would be a selfless act?
Completely selfish, like selfless. You know, I don't know.
Giving a kidney?
But let's say you feel good that, oh, yeah, you know.
I wouldn't feel good. I'd be like, this motherfucker took my kidney. Is there a selfless act?
Like, completely selfless act, you know.
I wonder.
She really couldn't. I think she might have, but no, I don't think she. But does it matter, you know, if you're trying, you know?
No, it shouldn't matter, right?
It shouldn't matter,
It
but.
shouldn't. Because it's going to be a net positive, right?
No, yeah.
Even if you're just like, even if you feel bad about doing the good act still gets done.
Yeah.
Right? It's a net positive. Even though, like, you feel like shit, or you're like, I shouldn't have done that. You're like, net positives, that's all we need. Keep your negativity to yourself.
Yeah, so I'm like, ah, man.
Or use it at the gym. I don't know. It's up to you.
Did New Year pretty much? I mean, pretty New Year. Happy New Year's, Jorge.
Happy New Year, Tago.
Any resolution or
resolutions?
Do you do that? I sort of wanted to. I made a resolution, you know, just to be a little more,
way
more healthy this year, not just a little more healthy. Okay. I want to be way more healthy.
Do you think people should just have one resolution or like a list of resolutions? Is there something that constitutes as like that's just something you should do?
I think as long as you one or two or three, but as long as you try to keep to it, is what matters, you know.
I think
Do you have any?
Let's find out. I made like a
little.
I didn't want to call it like a resolution, but I just said like goals and things that I was just like, oh, maybe. Let's see. Some of these I am working on. All right, here we go. I'll give you a couple easy ones. Okay. As much as I said I'm kind of overrunning.
I want to run.
Continue running, right? Maybe do another ultra. Maybe. Because I put it in here, do two ultra marathons. And technically I already did one this year.
Yeah.
First weekend, so maybe one more. Read the Bible.
Ooh.
So I bought myself a Bible. I bought myself a Bible last month.
Okay.
December. Yeah. So I have one
like both Old and New Testament, or
yeah.
Damn, you're gonna try to read even the Old Testament too? Ay, papa.
Yeah. So yeah, the Old Testament with Adam and Eve and Noah's Ark stories, and all that. Yeah. So that's one of them. And because for whatever reason like this, it's weird how the universe works sometimes, man.
Yeah, tell me about it.
That I was thinking, just randomly thinking, like, for the people that don't read the Bible, right? We hear the Bible and we're like, yeah, Adam, Eve, Noah's Ark, the burning bush, just like those little stories, right?
Yeah.
Cain and Abel. And I'd always be like, yeah, like the Bible, I get it, I know. Tell me the story, like, yeah, I've heard that one. Cool.
Yeah.
But I think I wanted to just out of nowhere, like I had this idea of like, why don't I just read it? So that way, like, I know the stories and I read them from the book, and at least that way, if someone brings up a story, if I hear it somewhere, I go like, yeah, okay, like I remember that part.
Yeah.
Right? And then I just had that thought, And then some guy at Amco.
Yeah.
He just like he's one of the workers out there. And I was dumping one of the boxes. And this was almost like within 2 weeks of having that thought.
Yeah.
The guy kind of he was working like way off over there, and then he ran to me, and then he's like, "Hey, what's up, man?" I was like, "Hey, what's up?" He's like, "You go to church?" I was like, "No, man, like not right now." He's just like, "Well, my church's open, man. Like, you're not alone." I was like, just in my head, yeah. He's like, "You're not alone." It's like, we have a church on Wednesdays and Sundays. Like, I'm there in the evenings. Like, if you want to come by, man, like, come by. Like, just giving you an invite. And yeah. And I was like, all right, cool. Thanks, man. And then he kind of just like ran off and like did his own thing. And I was like, huh, I'm good right now.
Yeah.
And then I know there was another thing that happened along the same like religious lines because I was having like that thought.
Yeah.
And it was almost like the same like thing.
Yeah. Let me tell you mine real quick, right? Just cause maybe I'm, it's just life is just fucking like we said, like it's weird, right? Again, I just have been feeling like shit, like body's tight, like hips, like knees, you know what I'm saying? Like just not feeling good. Like some days I'm sleeping like, oh, like my body, my body's not feeling good, like drinking too much,
things just catching up to you.
Things catching up to me, like I just felt it. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't gonna like I don't know, not really to like stop or do I just like recognized it. I was like, fuck, man, I need to get like more control of my health. You know?
Yeah. Because I have sometimes those moments too where it's like maybe I'm drinking too much, maybe I'm smoking too much, like. Maybe I'm staying up. Like for me right now, it's staying up late.
I'm having that staying up late problem.
I'm staying up late and then waking up late. And before I'd have the discipline to be like, okay, I'm going to sleep at 11, but I'm up at 3. All right, cool. Let's fucking do this. That's just been dwindling down.
But like, just hold that thought for a second. Because, so, right, one night I'm sitting there like, like fucking can't really get no sleep, body aches. I'm feeling them. And then, like, my girl's like, you hear that owl? I'm like, fucking owl. And hoot, hoot. Sure enough, hoot, hoot, hoot.
Yeah.
I'm like, hoot, hoot, hoot. And I'm like, what the fuck? For some reason, I couldn't get over it.
Right.
And then, like, I'm like, well, fuck. I don't know. Maybe, fucking we're stupid as fuck. But then I Google it. Like, what's owl? Like, what's, why do owls pop up? Like, what spiritual meaning do owls have? If you see,
I've been seeing ladybugs all the time. What do ladybugs mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Because I fucking, I never hear the owls. Like,
never notice them. You never,
Yeah, and so I Google it, and it's like, well, it's probably like your spirit animal, like telling you like to maybe take a little better care of your body. I was like, what the fuck? And to like
so specific.
Yeah. And like you should listen to the people around you that they're trying to help you. And for example, you're like trying to get me into running. Yeah. And my girl has been telling me to like work out more.
Just move a little more.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And even like I open the box from a ship bomb and like workout equipment falls, like little workout. I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
And sometimes you're like, it's like, is this the universe talking to me or me putting things to the things that I'm seeing around me?
Yeah, exactly.
But I think taking it, whatever way you want to look at it, that's fine.
It's a positive, though.
But taking it and going, okay, I'm going to do something because I see this and I'm seeing this for a reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I watched Bruce Almighty the other day. Do you remember that?
Yeah. With Jim Carrey, right?
Yeah, he's like, he's all mad at God and shit. And he's like, why don't you give me no signs while driving? And there's a bunch of signs like detour ahead, don't go. You're moving through, like, there's a bunch of signs. He's like, you never give me any signs. You never help me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he's ignoring all the signs and he crashes. And I'm just like, fuck, like maybe
the signs are there.
Their signs are there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Ignoring them just like Bruce Almighty.
And almost willfully ignoring them because you notice them and you know that you notice them, but you're going, nah.
Nah. Like, I don't know. Like, imagine if I just told someone that I saw an owl and then I have...
Yeah, I'd be like, I see owls all the time, dude. What are you talking about?
What are you fucking talking
You're
about?
like, no, but
I swear,
I'm seeing owls.
I never saw the owl. Like, I never even heard an owl.
Yeah.
But so I don't know. I was like, oh fuck, you know
what? It is weird how shit kind of like,
I'm gonna listen.
Yeah, it's weird how shit kind of like just pops out in front of you like that sometimes, right? Whether it be religious, whether it be the universe, or you manifesting things that you're already thinking about, like it's weird how it all just like sometimes comes together. But yeah, for me it was weird that guy was like I was thinking about getting a Bible. Yeah. And then this guy I'm telling you, like, he just runs up to me from like way over there and then just runs off. I'm like,
just like specifically for you or something?
The fact that he goes like, oh, you're not alone. I'm like, huh. Something about that sentence, I was like, yeah. I feel like there's something there. And I was thinking about it. And then one day, like after work, I was like, I'm going to go to Barnes and Noble. I'm going to buy a Bible. Like, whether I read it or not, I'm going to have it. And if I have it, I'm more likely to read it. Yeah. And yeah, I went in there and it took me maybe about an hour to actually like find one. Because there's a whole bunch of different versions, bro. There's like a New Age version. Yeah. There's like the old like King whatever.
King James.
Yeah, right? They have his like translation. Then they have one that's like old English, but then like there's paragraphs that kind of like modernize it a little bit. There's word for all kinds of ones.
And it's like a lot of them have been like
redone, reworded, reworked, and
exactly. Translated, like like it's but they do. That's have why good it's always
lessons, that's what I'm reading it for. Yeah. Like,
I do think you should always have like some sort of a common sense, or I don't know what you want to call it, but like
because I mean it's been around for how long?
That's why
and even though whatever you can believe it that it's true or that it's not, but like you said, like the actual like stories that come out of it, like you can take a lot of direction from like what's going on in it.
Yeah, the meaning isn't always literal,
Yeah, that's exactly the way it is. Like and it's up to you to decide. Like, you almost kind of put meaning to it. Like, they give you the story, and it's just like, what does this mean to you?
Yeah, because it could, right, to everyone just mean something different to their own life.
But you see it the way you can or want to because of the things that are going on to you personally, right? Yeah. For some people, like, whatever a certain story might be like, right now, like, I don't know. Like, it doesn't. And for someone else, it's like, actually, this means this. And you're like, oh, shit. You know what? I can kind of see that. Yeah. But, yeah, that's one of my resolutions is to read the Bible.
Read the Bible. That's a good one.
I bought one. I have one. I've read a little bit into, like, the Old Testament. Right, so like all the stories of like Adam and Eve and like bro, like people living like hundreds of years and like it's
right. Like, isn't that crazy? Like they'll say like how long they lived and you're like, wait, what the fuck?
Yeah, like 600 years.
The fuck?
Yeah, like, that's the one thing. And then just watching the Y files and like that's the other part of it. That's why I bought the Bible and that. I think I bought it like on a Wednesday, and that Friday on the Y-Files was a whole episode of like biblical stories and like Noah's Ark and the flood and shit like that. Yeah. And it was like that same week, and I was like, holy shit! Like, and then I listened to the episode, I watched the episode, and then I went into the Bible, and then sure enough, like those first few stories was like Adam and Eve and like where the garden was and like Noah's Ark. And like how big it was and like all that stuff. Like, and then that same like Noah's Ark thing was on the Y-Files too. Like that basically like right there. And I was like, holy shit, like this is way too close. Like
that stuff feels like I don't know. It doesn't seem like literal either. Like I feel like it's giving like directions for something, but it's hard to tell. Like, you kind of get me?
Yeah,
like,
you kind of have to put meaning to it.
Yeah.
Because someone can tell you and you can be like, okay.
You know?
But sometimes you hear a story or you watch something and you're like, God damn, like that connects with me for some reason.
Yeah, I was like, we started off hot doing a lot of podcasts, and then I was like, all right, let me chill for a little. And then the last one we did was August, and I started counting on like September, October, November. What the fuck? It's been like 4 fucking months. Like
almost, you're like almost half a year.
Yeah,
you're like wow, it doesn't seem right.
Fuck, like it
doesn't seem right.
Like time is weird, bro. Like time is so fucking weird. Like
time is weird.
But anyways, I want to do 10 at least this year if I can.
What?
10 podcasts.
Yeah.
You know,
That's more than
that's
doable,
super
right?
doable. Yeah.
Once a month.
Yeah. That's why
If
at least
we'll get you there.
Yeah.
Easy.
Last year I did like 7 or 6. I forget.
Mm-hmm.
But
Did you know that to be in the top 1% of podcasts, you have to get past 20 episodes? If you get past 20 episodes, you're in like the top 1% of people who do podcasting.
Oh shit, that's it?
Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Maybe I'm saying that stat wrong, but the way I've heard it a couple times, and I'm pretty sure it's something like that. Like if you make it past 20, because everyone's like, yeah, we'll do one. And then everyone stops at like 11, whatever, 6.
I'm not stopping till
15.
like 100, or at least I'm not, really reevaluating everything.
Yeah, there's no cap on it. You're just like, this is what I need to get to.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there you go.
Periodically taking breaks and assessing how I could be a better like producer,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gives you something to do. And one thing that I do like about that is it almost forces, like we talk. We talk, the homies talk, we all have like conversations and stuff. Yeah. But it does force you to have conversations with people, and you can actually like, because sometimes you think of stuff and you're like, I think that's a good idea, and then you put it out to words and you're like, that doesn't sound too good out loud.
Like, what the fuck did I say?
Yeah, but if you never said it out loud, you'd be thinking that in your head, and you're just like, well, fucking, let me just make this decision. When someone could have been like, no, Taco, don't put your dick in the in the garbage disposal. That's a terrible idea.
No, look.
But yeah, I mean, what's one of the sign of like those, I was gonna say blue nose, blue zone people, right? Like Loma Linda, Japan.
Yeah, this extremely healthy cities or something.
Austin, Texas.
Really? Yeah.
I'm just kidding. It's not.
No.
No, I was kidding. But yeah,
I would
Loma
love
Linda.
to go to Austin, Texas.
Yeah,
we should go. No, I'm down.
I think so.
I think we should go. I want to go just see a couple comedy shows. Like, maybe we'll go to a rodeo.
Bro,
I don't know.
This is my stupid mind where I go like, I don't want to run, and you say Austin, Texas. I'm like, there's a marathon in Austin, Texas.
Yeah,
man,
right.
Just go and run the marathon.
Imagine we do a marathon. We go to a comedy show afterwards.
Austin, Texas. It seems like it should be a place that you should visit. It's a lot of shoulds, but
I want to.
It's a place that you probably should visit, right? Just because there's so much going on there right now.
Yeah.
And to like kind of dive into that and be somewhat a part of it, or to like just dip your toes in whatever, because clearly there's something going on there, right? Obviously, I mean, depends on how you look at it, but Joe brought a lot of eyes to Texas.
Or like at the interview, or not the interview, but the podcast with Elon, where Elon said he built the Gigafactory there or something, right?
Yeah.
And that for every like one Tesla job, it produces like 5 other jobs. You get me? Like a teacher, an electrician. For every one Tesla, like every one warehouse job.
Yeah.
It creates 5 other like
holy shit
secondary jobs. I'm like, what the fuck? Like that's crazy, huh?
That is pretty crazy.
That's cool. But yeah, just
it seems like somewhere to visit.
Yeah, and I think that like and again, not that success is everything, but that if you like can learn different places like that and like set up different properties and like Austin and like places in Mexico and like
yes,
like I think you're bound to be way more successful because you're setting up roots in like multiple places.
Yeah,
versus just like staying in one place and like having one route there. I don't know. I feel like you're not giving yourself enough opportunity.
Yeah, it is limiting.
Yeah,
it is limiting to just stay in one place.
Yeah, right?
Even if you come back to that place, cool. But I think putting your feet
in different
places
where you could travel to, like
physically,
boom, boom, boom.
You get a better sense of the world too.
Yeah,
because I mean, yeah, we can travel here and there. But like we mainly stay like in California.
That's why I haven't really traveled Vegas. Much, Yeah.
But I mean, fucking, what's that? Like, you understand that. But like going
and I really like Vegas, But I'm like, man, I want to travel to like other.
I want to go further.
Like where like that shit isn't really calling to me as much as like, oh, I want to see the Grand Canyon. Like, fuck, I want to see the Grand Canyon. Or I want to go to Austin, Texas, and fucking do a fucking marathon. Like that sounds way cooler to me nowadays. I'm fucking more excited about that. Like that makes my blood boil.
For me, like
in a good way.
that's what I used running like those races for. It was like, oh, there's a race on an island that I've never been to. Let me go.
Yeah, that's why.
Like,
right?
wait, they shut down the Las Vegas Strip for this? Like, all right, cool. Like, when else are they gonna do that? Like, when are you gonna be able to just like go all the way up and down? Or just anyway. Like, oh, there's a race at the beach.
Yeah.
Like they shut down PCH. Cool, sign me up. Like I'm there. Let's fucking do this.
That sounds dope.
But like seeing, like you said, like seeing stuff like that, seeing national parks, right?
Yeah,
Yellowstone,
national parks,
the redwoods, right? Or like going up north the coast on California to like Big Sur. I don't know if you've seen pictures like that.
I haven't.
But it's like cliffs and the ocean just right up against each other.
That sounds cool.
So instead of here where you have like sand and gradual transition, it's just like cliff, water, ocean.
That's crazy.
It looks cool in the mornings when they have like it's like foggy and shit like that. Yeah. But seeing like that stuff, right?
Or even like I was talking to Louis, like like a ski resort in some random mountain, right? You imagine, like, I don't know. I just picture like a big hall and like a fireplace, and I'm drinking some coffee, and there's a bunch of snow.
Yeah, outside, it's cold.
I just got done,
it's cold, so the warmth on the inside just feels better.
But I just got done skiing. Like I'm in the fucking hotel resort, and I'm just like a fireplace.
That sounds.
Right? Like that. Yeah. That shit would be cool.
Those type of adventures, I think I seek more now.
Yeah. Than just fucking debauchery.
Yeah, because I mean that's fun too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think I get.
It's like, fuck, Jorge. We're getting older, or what the fuck?
I don't know. It is.
Or like I'm valuing like, fuck. I don't have like I only have so much time left on the earth. Like fuck. Like what do I really want to like
do with your time?
Time is valuable.
Yeah.
Like,
Do you want to and fucking? I still drink.
Yeah,
I get pretty drunk sometimes. It's cool. It's fun.
Yes,
but sometimes I think about like those are hours that I just don't remember.
Yeah. Yeah,
I get. There's a weird way to put it. Is like, I get more of a high, being sober, like looking at a view, than I do actually like just being drunk as shit.
Yeah, that like when we were running and the fucking sun hit the fucking, dude. That's way better than fucking 3 shots.
Yeah, That's what like I put a post up and I go, like I feel nervous. But that's a good sign because it means it means I'm alive, like I get to witness all this stuff. Like I said, being on the ridge of Catalina and seeing the tip top of the sun like just come above the water, right?
Yeah.
It's just like, holy shit, like this is fucking cool. Like that I could still see it in my head. Like I could just like it's there.
Yeah.
It's so fucking cool. But I think I'm looking for more of those moments.
Yeah.
To have for sure.
It's just
But yeah, is it age?
I don't know, right? Because they say it's your 20s, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not 20 no more, and is that really it? I just.
It's.
Like, even like, fucking. Standard vacation with the family, taking the girls to Disneyland. Man, it's you know what I'm saying? Like I'd rather take them to Yosemite or some shit. Like like you get me? Like like there's just like you go to Disneyland and you're there, fucking waiting in lines and shit, and they're just all commercialized and it's like
man, I had a pretty good time.
Bandwidth.
I had a pretty good time.
You did? Yeah. I mean, I did too, but I'm just saying.
I'm not gonna talk shit. I like Disneyland. They want to sponsor the podcast. I would.
I mean, I fucking like going to Disneyland, but I'm saying like
there's more out there.
Yeah, like I've done it like I'm 20 times, bro. Like you get me? So fuck, maybe I should. I'm liking the other stuff more now.
I completely feel that.
Yeah. Maybe if it was my first time at Disney, like, oh yeah, like. Yeah,
this last time that I went, hyped. I hadn't gone for like a few years.
You're like, I love Disney.
I fucking love Disney.
Fucking don't talk shit on Disney.
Some of it's pretty cool. Other parts of it, I'm just like,
I had a good time too. I'm just saying, like, you know.
There's more to experience than just Anaheim.
Yeah, or like it's just fucking like so many people and so loud and
there's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on.
There's a lot
and
going
like
on, dude.
I don't know, like nature and like
dude, nature just feels so good.
Yeah, you know.
I don't know what that is, Taco. Is it age? Is it because we come from nature that we just want to be back in nature? Nature's fun too. You have a coyote running at you, and then you're like,
there's bad parts of nature, you know.
That's what I told you. Right? I was just like, dude, I've run into coyotes on the trails, and then I just hope to God it's not a cat, a mountain lion, dude. It'd scare the shit out of me.
Because they're like feisty.
Oh, it's real,
sharp.
dude.
Yeah, they're being agile and quick.
And they ambush. So that's why I don't run with headphones out there.
Because
because I want to hear fucking. I might die, but I want to hear it coming.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't want to just be taken by a fucking surprise.
They do try to be all sneaky.
Yeah, so
fucking slippery snakes.
But nature does feel.
Yeah,
really,
I don't know.
really
I'm
good.
just craving.
Bro, just walking by a river.
Yeah,
that's fucking cool. That's why, like, yeah, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's always this annoying thing that happens when you. It's almost like a meme on Instagram that, like, if you're training for a run or you're doing a run or you just did a run, like, you have to tell people about it.
Yeah,
like, you have to. Oh, yeah. And I just keep going back to just like, bro, like on this run, I'm telling you, like on this race that I just did, let me tell you that. Did I tell you that? Did I fucking.
But go ahead, tell me.
But so you run from one part of the island, right? And then there's like houses and stuff. And then you go into like the conservation area, where you can't build out there necessarily. You can't do anything out there because they're conserving it. There's fucking deer and buffalo on the island.
Oh shit!
Yeah, like actual like bison buffaloes.
Yeah,
I saw the hooves. Didn't see a single buffalo.
No,
that's the one thing I did want to see. I wanted to see a buffalo, and there's deer out there, and there's these foxes that are like really tiny, but then they have like really big squirrels. I don't know
what the fuck.
Yeah, natural selection, no natural predators, so. The squirrels get really big. But so you run through the island.
It's stupid of me to wonder, but how do all the creatures end up in the island? Huh? Like did they swim there, Jorge, or what the fuck? You know?
No, dude, they have to be born there. There's no other way. There's no other way.
If it's an island, dude. How?
Birds?
That's probably why that motherfucker, huh? Like, you know that dude, the scientist who came up with evolution?
Darwin?
Yeah. That's exactly why he went to an island, because he was like, I don't understand. How are
these birds, those birds, not the same.
I don't fucking get it, dude. It's one island.
Nah. I can make up a story.
Just bullshit.
I'm pretty sure someone was like, I like that island. I want buffalo there.
Yeah.
They ship them there, and they're like, I'll just let them loose.
But they're also like, I want squirrels. They bring squirrels.
Yeah, right? Yeah. There had to be something there, right? There had to
be something.
Because, I mean, there's...
Okay.
Ducks, seals.
Boom. It wasn't always an island. Right? At some point, it was connected to something, and then somehow...
Technically, it's still connected to something.
Oh, yeah?
Well, I mean, underwater, right? Like, everything, all land is connected. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But I'm saying, like, the land mass where people could, or animals at least, could traverse across, you know? It had to be that at one point, right?
Yeah, I think so.
That's why, right? And then eventually it became an island. And
it just moved away?
Yeah, but there was creatures stuck on it, like a giant boat. That's what I'm thinking.
We can just Google this.
Yeah.
Like, how did buffalo end up on the island?
You can't trust Google, bro. You know, they'll tell you.
It's gonna say exactly what you said. Like, long time ago, it was just one solid piece of land.
It's gonna be me, the writer. What the
fuck? That's one thing. I did want to see buffalo. I saw the fucking footprints. I saw the deer prints. I just wanted to see one fucking buffalo. That's it, dude. Just one. No buffalo. No buffalo. Buffalo, no, bro.
Buffalo, no. Just go to Buffalo, New York.
It's not the same thing, Tom.
You can see the Bills play. They have buffaloes on their helmets.
Those guys might as well be buffaloes. They're so fucking huge.
We could go and make $20 an hour fucking shoveling some snow.
$20 an hour?
Yeah. Plane ticket costs 600. We'll fucking figure it out. You know?
Look, we're in the negative right now, but we'll figure this out, okay? We'll figure this out. Fuck. I've never seen a buffalo.
I have, I think.
You have?
Bison. I don't know
what's the difference. The same shit, right?
They look similar, right?
No, one of them's got wings.
The Red Bull?
No, buffalo wings.
Is that where I was like, fucking, I don't know why I pictured the Red Bull. The Red Bull's a bull, huh? With wings. No.
Yes, it is a bull, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is. I can see it on the car now.
Buffalo Wild Wings. I went to the one in San Bernardino the other day. That shit was fucking.
Bro, did you go with Louis?
No.
Ah, shit. Sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
So in my truck, I have three coupons for Buffalo Wild Wings. One of them is like a free 6-piece when you order above $20.
Yeah.
Like, one of them is like a free appetizer and whatnot. Like there's a bunch of different ones. I'll put them in the office.
Yeah. I mean, it's good. I like, you know.
You went the other day?
Yeah.
Yeah? You enjoyed it?
Shit's fucking good, yeah. Bro, I had like the craziest night, you know. Just normal, but you know, like me and my girl, we go to the Clippers-Laker game, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we like just start pounding beers and shots there, you know.
Did you know you were gonna go?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we did, you know. Imagine just out of nowhere, that would have been more dope.
Yeah, you're just like,
no,
you want to go to the game?
Yeah, my cuñado gave her tickets, you know, for her birthday, and so,
oh, nice. Oh, that's cool.
It was sick, honestly.
Yeah, it was Lakers Clippers, right?
Yeah, but we were just drinking from the beginning, you know.
You're like, we're gonna party.
Yeah, and then so we're on the way back, and we're fucking like, I'm still gonna drink a little. I need a little. Yeah. And we're like, what's open? You know, it's like 11 o'clock on a Sunday.
Both of you just like, bad decision. Like, bad decision. Like, let's do this.
Buffalo Wild Wings is apparently open until 1 a.m. You
really?
That shit? Yeah,
I didn't know that. That's all we
saw. Well, it's 11. You know, it's on the Sunday.
11 on a Sunday? Dude.
We're driving a bag from LA.
Holy shit.
We go to Buffalo Wild Wings and have some wings.
I would lose money on that bet. I'd be like, there's no way they're open.
Yeah. And I can only came to mind because Louis told me to, but it was a good night, honestly.
Yeah?
Those wings are good.
How was the game?
Oh, the fuck. It was a good game, too.
Yeah?
Like back and forth, you know?
Just for bragging rights in LA.
Yeah. Yeah, and the Lakers won. You fucking at the very end. You know?
Yeah?
And I'm talking shit all game. I'm like, oh, fuck, you know.
So you had a good time?
Yeah, it was a great time, you know?
That's cool to experience. That's cool to experience. You want a fucking Laker game? Laker Clipper game?
Yeah, yes, sir.
That sounds cool.
I really want to go to the new one, too, next year or next season.
Oh, that's the stadium that they're building, right?
Yeah, it's already next season.
Dude, that's insane.
That
fucking
stadium nuts, looks crazy. Bro. Like,
you guys get your own stadium now?
Yeah.
Not the where were they playing? Were they playing somewhere?
The Clippers?
Yeah.
In the Staples Center.
God, I sound so stupid right now.
Yeah.
Cut this talk. Cut this out.
What were they playing?
So they were playing at the Staples Center, right?
Yeah, or the crypto.com.
Whatever, bro, it's always going to be the Staples Center.
Yeah, see, we don't even...
Who bought those letters? You don't know, right? They had to sell for a lot. Someone has these letters in their house. Whatever, stupid thought.
Yeah.
That's my mind going.
Just
who bought the letters? Like, those games are dope.
Those games are
when
super sick.
When we got the tickets to the suite.
Yeah.
They were like super cheap.
Remember?
I remember. I fucking passed out twice, dog. Of course I remember this.
That was us fucking drinking and smoking too much.
I think I went to a rave the night before.
Yeah.
And then I woke up and I was like, yeah, like I just woke. Fucking.
You're like, yeah,
I just took a nap right now. Like we're just going.
And then as soon as we get to the Walmart, we fucking start pounding the jack or whatever the fuck, the honey jack.
Dude, just drinking the entire day. You know what memory I like too is going to the Clipper game and then going to Currency.
Well, that was a dope memory.
I remember that.
Yeah, that was super cool.
Just a stupid memory of having Absolute vodka in a McDonald's cup.
Yeah.
And it just started like...
It just leaks and we're sitting there like...
What's going on?
And then we're like... That was a whack concert because Currency never came out.
Bro, so late.
Yeah, we're in line forever to get in. Our cup melted. Like
they're like, you got to buy drinks.
Yeah.
Like, well, I don't want to drink.
And
we're too young
we're too young to buy anything, you know. So we just get like water. Like,
yeah, I remember getting 2 sodas.
fucking little kids and shit. And currency's not coming out. We're like, it's 11 o'clock. Why isn't the currency out? Apparently, they don't come out till like 12.
I was so baked, I didn't even notice.
Yeah.
I almost passed out. I was like, I need something. I went downstairs. I got 2 Sprites. I was like, oh, this is better.
Yeah.
So much smoke in that room. Jesus.
Dude, I will never forget. Remember the Rock the Bells or what the fuck that was?
In downtown LA?
No, and the one in the amphitheater.
The one where the fires started?
Khalifa. No. That was crazy as fuck too. No,
I don't think I went with you. I've never gone to a Rock the Bells.
No?
No.
You weren't there that time?
No.
Sure? Maybe you weren't, huh?
At the amphitheater?
Yeah.
We went to go see Wiz Khalifa at an amphitheater.
That was a different one. That
right?
was
okay.
Where was that again?
Is that in Irvine?
Yeah, right. And then ASAP Rocky, and then I think it was right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the guys just slinging the fires.
People jumping over the fences and shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's the one I remember.
No, there was another one that we went to Rock the Bells, but maybe you didn't go. But dude, I just remember like in the crowd, and it's just a hot box. The whole crowd is a hot box.
Even though it's outdoors.
Yeah,
that's in.
Where like I even like went like I laid down and I'm like I've got more oxygen in the fucking bottom. Like, I can actually breathe down here. Like,
dude, that's insane. Those are crazy. When you're like, is there any fresh air?
Yeah,
anywhere. The fact that you're outside and you still have to, you're like, I'm good, and you're like, Earth, please rejuvenate me.
But yeah, we've been to a lot of shit, honestly.
A lot of cool memories. That's cool,
a lot of cool memories. Or isn't it crazy how like we all like at the banana yard just one time randomly linked up, and now we still kick it and shit. When you drink bottle,
yeah.
Right, remember you met Louis?
I think. I smashed that bottle. I was like, I'm really cool.
Alex, like 20 minutes out of nowhere.
I just remember walking outside, a whole fucking
party,
car show or whatever. Yeah, dude.
The fuck.
And we were just in the house for like a couple hours.
Yeah.
The first time I've been in that house, I was like, I don't know where I'm at, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know where I'm at right now. I have no idea.
I don't know. It's funny how the world works.
Yeah, that you just stay in touch with some people and other people you don't.
Yeah.
What is that taco? Why?
I don't know, man. For me, for sure.
Is it effort? Or is it just proximity?
I try. I feel like I try,
Yeah.
But no, I don't know. Isn't it like a bitch thing to say, oh, there's no time sometimes? But dude, sometimes there's really no time.
What do you mean?
Like in the day to like do shit.
Oh.
Right? Like,
yeah.
I'm lucky if I get like 2 or 3 hours to myself,
Dude, fucking A. Just talking about time itself, that like when you were a little kid, you're like, God damn, like 6 o'clock. And it almost seemed like 3 hours later, 7 o'clock.
Yeah, yeah.
And now you're just like, you look at the time and half an hour goes by like nothing.
Yeah.
And you're just like, what is that time? Part of me wants to think it's, I feel like I'm fucking so against phones. I'm not. I love phones.
Yeah.
But a lot of it, like for me at least, since we were talking about like things that that you like want to improve or whatever, like you said,
resolutions or whatever.
Exactly. So for me,
that's how we started this.
Yeah. One of those things about like I'm going to sleep late.
Yeah, me too. Yeah,
right.
Me too.
So,
but see, it's like my bad. Were you saying something? Go ahead.
Go ahead. I lost my train of thought.
It's going to sleep late, but it's just me and my girl chilling and like watching like shows on Netflix or even like Hulu or anything, and it's like quality time I get with her.
Yeah.
And so it's nice,
But you feel like there's not enough of it.
But then okay, I sleep late because we do that because we hang out late. But I love hanging out with her,
Yeah.
But then I wake up late and,
Yeah, and you're just like...
And then I have no time in the next day.
If there was maybe 3 extra hours in the day, you're like, this would be perfect.
Right?
That's it. Because...
So I don't know, just my bad I cut you off there, but that's why it's, it's sleeping late, but as much as I don't, and I'm like, I need to start sleeping more. I'm like, well, damn, but then there goes quality time with my girl.
Where do you find time, right?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Well, you do have to allocate time from other things to other things.
That's why.
But you're like, I've already done that. Like, I've cut out so much. Like, I've tried to cut things down so much. Like, right now, it just doesn't feel like time is valuable.
Time is valuable.
It's so valuable, especially when, like, you get to the end of the week. You're like, what did I even do this week? Was I even productive? What did I get anything done?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you worked and you did what you needed to do, but then sometimes you're like, I feel like I could have done more.
Always, no.
Yeah.
I'm always like, God dang it, and then like I beat myself up.
But
I shouldn't, right? But damn, I can't help but beat myself up. Like,
what do some people say that you don't have enough day at the end of your day?
Yeah.
It just feels that way. It's just like, God damn, where'd my day go?
But yeah. So,
I feel the same way sometimes. Where it's just like, dude, like I could have, like, I had this whole list, and even though you like square out, like, or block out times for certain things, like shit just doesn't match up all the time, and things get bumped, and then you're like, fuck, and then 3 days later you're like, I still have to do that thing.
Yeah,
shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you know, which is cool because sometimes, you know, again, that's a good thing about phones. Sometimes you could schedule something and boom, it does help you keep track of things that way. You kind of get me? Like, if I know I got to do something, I'll put a note in my phone and then cool, it'll help me get it done quicker.
Yes.
You know? So
yeah, it's the way you utilize it too.
It's the way you utilize it.
But yeah, sometimes it does feel like the days is just like,
fuck. Yeah, you know, like, oh, where'd it go, you know?
Yeah, at one point it's 7 and then it's 10:45 and you're like, I should have been asleep at 8. Time is a strange thing.
And like, you know, I like that. Like I said, I like the quality time with my girl. Like, you know, like it helps our relationship. Like, you know, like.
Do you think the thought of feeling like you need more time in the day, does that feeling outweigh the way you feel when you put that time towards you and your girl?
Yes, right? Like,
does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah. Like you're thinking about how there's not enough time, so you're not as present.
Yeah.
You kind of get me?
So even though you're with her, you're gonna be like, you're thinking about tomorrow. You're just like,
huge problem, dude. That's my huge problem when I tell you that. Like, I'm like, sometimes I'm always in the future, and it fucks me up from being in the present. You know?
What did I think about? I've always had this like sort of, I don't know, I guess, animation or sketch in my head of like this whole time thing of like it's almost like being sort of anxious, waiting for more time to come. And what the sketch in my head is like the present is it's drawn as a, this is in my head, right? So the present is drawn as a line, right? Just like a line.
You're saying right now the present.
Yeah, the present, right? So because you can't, the present isn't a block of time, right?
No,
it's always changing.
Yeah, it's always now, but
it's gone.
Yeah,
once it's here, it's gone.
Now, but it's always gone.
So that's why it's a line and it's constantly moving in one direction, right? So it's a line and it's constantly moving in one direction, and goddamn, and you can be, I guess, one of maybe 3 people. So I have my line, and it's moving, and I can always, if it's moving in to the right, I can always be on the right side of that line, looking at it and going, "Come on, like, come on." Right? You're always thinking about the future, like there's something. Come on, like, come on, time. Like there's something. Or I think being present is more of like standing behind the line and just going like, well, it's moving anyway, so I'll just like, why worry about where it's going? Like this is where it's at right now. Yeah. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So sometimes I look at time that way because sometimes I'll get like real anxious about shit that I need to do. Like, fuck, I have to do that tomorrow and then do that too. And then there's more. And it's almost me like going like, tomorrow is right here and like I need to do this, but then the next day and it's like, and then you just for me myself, like I develop almost like a little bit of anxiety around it, where I'm just like, fuck, man, like there's not enough. Damn it, like I need more time.
Like,
but sometimes I try to remind myself to be like, okay, you know what, like we're here, everything's good.
Like catch yourself.
Yeah, like it kind of goes back to like the like the part of your mind that's like observing.
Yeah,
right?
The witness.
The witness. And that's your witness going like, hey man, like your brain's running away from us. Like come on. we can chill out a little bit.
Like I had a hilarious thing happen, right? Where I took Honey and also to run.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just fucking stopping and smelling the grass. And then I'm just going in my head like, okay, I read that book, so I was telling myself, be more present, like catch yourself, be more present, feel everything,
Yeah.
And so, but these guys, well, I'm trying to run, but then Honey and also just keep like stopping and smelling the grass, literally smelling everything, and I'm like, come on, motherfuckers, I'm trying to be present, don't you? And then I was like, wait a minute, they're present, like, and I'm here, you know what I'm saying? Like, I should be like at their rate.
Yeah.
And I started going at their rate, and it felt more present.
Yeah.
Going at their rate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you're almost forced to slow down at that point.
Yeah.
That's a really cool like analogy for that, and it happened to you in real life. Where you're like, I'm thinking about being present, but my fucking dogs, man, like come on, like I'm trying to think,
I'm trying to be present, motherfucker. Come on,
yeah.
They're over here present,
but yeah, they're more present than you are trying to be. You'll never achieve that amount because you're so worried about it.
I don't know. That happened to me, and like, it's a sign, like I'm fucking it. Like it's quickly because you can even think that you're the witness, but no, it even is the brain still.
Yeah, you're like, no, I'm here. I'm here.
Shit, like, what the fuck? That was the brain still. Like I thought I was being the witness.
What a slippery
but then
transition.
The witness
dude.
caught. You know what I'm saying?
Like, and the witness shows up.
Yeah, I got you, bro.
And you're like, fuck.
You're like, oh shit. Like
yeah. What a slippery transition, right? Where you're like, no, like I'm thinking this is me. Like, I'm, and then, nah.
Let's be more present, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey. Who the fuck are you?
Oh,
damn it!
Damn it! I thought, damn it.
Yeah, fuck.
I don't know. That shit cracked me up, bro.
What a cool thing to realize, though.
Yeah.
To actually be like,
yeah, like dead. It was like a sketch, in my head. Like,
yeah, you're like, of course.
Yeah, of course.
Of course, dude.
Yeah. Like I should also be just smelling the air and fucking and not really worried about like going nowhere. Like I just enjoy it,
Yeah, I tend to do that at work, where I'm like I think I got my head down just doing stuff, and then sometimes I'm just like, wait, hold on. And I just like I look up at the sky and it's fucking blue and like the sun's out, fucking birds, and like, I'm just like, oh, this is nice. Like, okay, cool. I'm just like, what do I got to do? All right, boom.
Yeah.
Let's fucking do it.
It's better to sometimes just not even worry about the time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just witness. Just be there.
Just witness.
Just be present. You said be present. It does a lot. It does so much. Makes you so grateful. That's what I do like.
Yeah. Even like, if I'm about to have a meal, I'm like, fuck. I'm a lot more grateful. Like,
yeah.
Fuck, like people are out there not eating sometimes, and
you're here,
like fucking gluttonous, like eat what I want.
You look around you and you're like,
I'm fucking.
I say it a lot now, where I go, it's like, damn, dude, I'm so lucky.
Yeah.
Like, of course, like it's easy to go like, I want more.
Yeah.
But sometimes you do gotta like just go, yeah, you know what, like I'm lucky.
More what?
Yeah,
you got everything you fucking need.
For someone else, I have everything that they want.
That's why, like.
And all of a sudden you're like, damn. Or like I think about like my cousins in Mexico sometimes.
Yeah.
It's like they're happy, right? They're happy. They're doing their thing. They're not like living in rubble or whatever, right? They have their own places. But it's nothing compared to what it's like here.
Yeah, for sure.
Right? Like,
yeah.
And sometimes I think about that and I go like, okay, like I don't need to have like all this other shit. Like I'm cool right here.
Yeah.
But it also doesn't mean like, hey, be lazy. Right? That's the line too, where it's just like, you want to be content, you want to be happy with what you have, but don't go, fuck it.
We're good.
We're good. And then,
you still sort of, got to strive towards
something. Have a goal.
Something and, more order for sure. I feel
like, I think that's the reason. That's part of the reason why I do sign up for these runs is to have a goal.
Yeah.
And it's a goal that I have to physically pay for. Yeah. But it's not something that I can just be like, well, fuck it. Like I just put my name on a list, but I'm not going to go. But it does give me a goal, and it forces me to go, I don't have time, but where the fuck? I guess I'll just wake up early here.
Yeah.
And figure it out.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah. Setting goals helps you make time.
Yeah.
You'll.
But also, like, not just setting goals in your head, but writing them down. I find that works so much better. That's so much better. It's kind of the thing that everyone says, like, write down your goals, right?
Yeah.
I'm like,
say that shit.
Got it right here. I got it right here.
Not necessary.
Not me, buddy.
I'm fucking dead.
But it does. That's why I pulled out my phone and I was like, let me actually check. I'm like, shit. Like, fucking.
I'm going to write mine down now that you said it, Yeah, for sure. I want to be more fit, more healthy. Mm-hmm. I'm going to be,
Yeah.
By the end of this year.
You said it. It's on video.
And then 10 podcasts,
10 podcasts is a good.
9, because fucking we just did one.
There you go.
Fucking.
First one of the year.
Yeah, 10% of the way there.
Fuck yeah.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to the first one.
I like doing these too a lot, like, I don't know. I just like talking, and it's therapeutic.
It is. Because, again, like, you kind of work thoughts out in your head.
Yeah.
But, again, when you say them out loud, even if you say them out loud and no one says anything, just by, like, saying out loud and having people witness it, you start to, like, go, like, wait, let me change that part of it.
I've had, like, so many great conversations that I wish I could have recorded.
Dude, me too.
Like, so many great conversations with people that I'm like, man, I wish I could have recorded this shit.
And sometimes you don't remember the substance of it, but you remember that, like, you walked away and you're like, fuck.
Yeah, like, I made a connection with that person.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's just cool to have. To document.
Yeah,
kind of stuff. Documenting things is crazy because I do it on and off of, like, journaling.
Yeah.
Right? Just on and off. And I think for a lot of people, it's like, I'm going to journal every day. And you do for, like, a couple weeks or whatever. Yeah. Maybe a couple months if you're, like, really on it. But then you start kind of going, like, maybe not today. Like, you forget. And then it kind of just falls off, right? And then sometimes you just go back to it.
Yeah.
But, like, those days that I didn't write down that I can't remember today, like, I wish I would have written those down. Because it is, it's a time capsule to go back and reread, like, the beginnings of your journal, like, years ago, and go, like, holy shit, like, I was in that position in my life. Like, I remember what that felt like. And to go, actually, I'm feeling that today. And you're like, and it changes. So it's not always going to be like this. And you go, okay, cool. Like, let's make a move.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It's cool to document stuff.
Yeah. Even at that level, like, writing stuff down for your future self.
Yeah. To see, like, your own handwriting or the handwriting of someone else, like, telling a story of that day, you're like, holy shit, like, there's a connection there.
Yeah.
There's soul to it. There's something, man. But why? Where does that come from? Does everyone want to document shit?
I don't know,
Some people have the idea of, like, well, not gonna be here.
Yeah.
Right?
Like,
I'm not gonna be here, so
what does it matter?
Yeah.
We're all gonna die one day. It's true, but it matters to me.
Yeah.
Corny as it sounds.
That's the question. It's like, why does it matter to you?
I don't know why.
It matters to me,
too. It matters to me.
Like, this for the longest time. Like, I bought a recorder, like a handheld recorder. For the longest time, I was like, dude, I just want to record shit.
Yeah.
I can't tell you, like, why. but part of it is to like document it,
Yeah.
listen to it later, maybe learn from it.
Yeah.
I selfishly have this this idea that I'm gonna record a bunch of stuff and I'll write a bunch of stuff down, and then later on down the line, like great grandkids gonna pick it up.
That's why.
And just be like, hey, like what's this? And like, oh, it's
Yeah.
your grandpa's stuff actually. Like,
Yeah.
you know, it's dusty, and then fucking just pops it in.
You know,
it's 2018.
And let's say, you know, fucking, you know, not even reincarnation, but like a part of your soul is in your fucking lineage, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like your great grandchildren are gonna have a part of your soul. It is gonna be like you checking up on yourself fucking decades later, you know?
It's so crazy.
Right though? Like,
yeah.
You know?
Because even if like you read stuff from your grandparents now, you feel like a connection to those those words, saying, right?
Yeah, you know?
And that connection is almost like part of that soul just being passed down. And that's why you feel like a connection to like your ancestors.
Yeah, sort of like the Bible, right? Like if it goes back to some of the earliest humans, like
there's part of those humans
like that connection
in you.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
but I selfishly have that kind of like, I hope somewhere down that line that someone dusts off my old books and reads about how I was crying. Yeah. Fuck that bitch. My car blew up. Yeah, I hope so. And if not, then that's cool. That's cool too. Whatever.
It's cool. Yeah.
Whatever. My shit's gonna be at a yard sale. Some fucking kid somewhere else is gonna pick it up.
Erase that.
Yeah. He's like, I need the memory. Like, fuck. Don't do it. Don't do it. Not me. Kid's like, these guys are annoying.
The fuck? Fuck these fools. Delete.
Shit's possible, Taco.
And like, I mean, fuck. Realistically, like I said, like this technology's only been around for like very like a couple 100 years. You know what I'm saying? Like all new technology.
So
like
short.
Like, bro, we're like fucking we're in a new like we're totally living in a like age. I said like
100 years ago was 1920.
Yeah, I think so.
Fuck.
You know, and I forget like when the first production stuff began, but it was fairly recent. You know.
Yeah, dude, it wasn't that long ago.
Like not our great grandparents. It was probably our grandparents.
Yeah.
And, you know.
They saw it come about.
Yeah. And so that we're just in an age where we're pioneers of this shit.
Dude, and the kids that are growing up now.
Yeah.
Growing up with technology, just using it so fucking fast.
Yeah.
So fast.
So fast, you know.
What are they going to be like?
Lila, like a little bit of AI, you know?
Yeah.
Just to
introduce it. She knows it's there.
Yeah. You know? And not necessarily like, I'm trying to get her to understand that there's a difference. Like, you could ask AI to like write a story for you, but that's so unauthentic. But what you could do is ask it to give you some ideas, you know? And
then write your own story.
And write your own shit. And that's more authentic, you know? You know? And you're actually using it, but I feel like not in a terrible way.
Yeah.
You know, where you're just letting it do all the work.
Yeah, exactly. Because then you get no growth from that.
Yeah. I'm like, that's not cool. But you could still use it, you know?
To expand your mind.
Yeah.
I think that's a good way to introduce it. Yeah. To like at least kids.
Yeah.
Because it is I guess for us, we have like a tendency to hold on to what we grew up with. Yeah. Which was like telling kids today to like just go play outside, leave the screen, don't do it. And that's part of us going like, this is my childhood. Yeah. So I mean, I turned out fine. Like, go outside because I want you to turn out fine too.
Yeah.
But kind of like shielding kids from technology could possibly like limit them in the future.
For sure, right?
Right? Because then then they end up being teenagers trying to catch up
to all these other fuckers.
And technology moves so fast that it's moving faster than you can run towards it.
Yeah.
So to stay on top of it and kind of like know what's going on, I think is really important.
Yeah. Yeah. And for them too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I just, I think it'll help, Sometimes I think I'm not here for me, I'm here to like guide her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I'm not the main character in the story after all, Jorge. I'm just the one guiding the main character. Kind of shit, Like
that's
teaching
crazy.
her all these things. Like that's where I've been like, oh, like fuck.
Like you've been learning this whole time just to pass down the knowledge to the next one.
Yeah. And just coming to that realization that I'm not the main character. What the fuck? I'm just a mentor, maybe. Yeah. But it's helped me, like just be different in how I approach things and the results that I'm expecting.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, I'm just a mentor.
Yeah.
And you're like, what do I do to be a good mentor?
Yeah.
Learn good things.
Keep learning. And,
yeah.
Yeah.
Light the right path. Like I've done, you go like, right, like, I've done some stupid shit. Like,
yeah.
Let me help this person. Cause
yeah. Or
that is interesting. What if you're not the main character?
Yeah. Maybe you are. I'm just saying.
I don't know.
For me,
God,
like
I
in my
hope
life,
not.
I'm like, wow, what the fuck? Recently, I'm like, oh, I'm fucking not the main character.
I think you're not until you have kids, right? Because you're always like, you're only looking out for yourself. And then at some point, you're like, oh, it's not just me.
Yeah.
I mean, I got to stay alive, but only because they got to be alive.
Yeah, they depend on me. But yeah, and so, especially because, like, she's, like, loves this shit, like, producing and music. And, I'm like, oh, what the hell? Like,
you want to feed that.
It. Yeah, I want to feed it,
Yeah.
I want to feed it. I want to teach her how to do everything,
I think that's...
Like, that way she finds things, like, maybe a passion quicker,
Yeah. And I think that's what you would want. It's what I would have wanted.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, like, because, you do have, like, friends that continued the thing that they actually, like, loved, and now they're fucking, like...
They're good
just,
at it.
Yeah, they're just good at it. They're happy. They're doing their shit. I think some of our parents didn't water those passions enough, where they go like, oh, you like this, but like you're gonna play soccer. Like yeah. Sorry, there's no time for that.
Yes,
Or, you're just like kids at home just building Legos of buildings, and in his head he wants to build real buildings. They're like, stop playing with your fucking Legos,
bro.
Yeah,
or
like fucking do your math homework.
Just a bunch of machoism. Like, dude, growing up, I loved cooking, loved watching cooking shows.
I remember you saying this.
I was like, I want to be a cook. And then everyone would be like,
you're in the kitchen, like you're a girl,
girl. Like, and so it just like demotivated me as fuck,
But it's something that you wanted to do, and you're just like,
dude.
Fuck, man.
And I'm like, Gordon Ramsay is a fucking chef.
Yeah, fucking.
Well, there's a bunch of guys chefs.
Bro.
You guys fucking lied to me.
Fuck, that's delicious. Action Bronson.
Yes. Making bank.
Yeah, Gordon Ramsay. Who's the other guy? Bobby Flay.
There's a bunch of them.
Yeah,
dude.
there's a ton
famous
of them,
ass, like fucking,
It's weird because, like from teenage, like
lied to me.
At a certain at a certain scope, it's a like woman in the kitchen, professional men. Like,
what the fuck?
And everyone's just like, you're gonna cook?
Yeah,
dude. Don't you eat food?
Yeah.
Don't you like food?
Yeah, like what? Like
I
what's
like
so,
food.
What, like what's so? I don't know. It's an art craft too,
Sometimes I do see it that way. I'm just
Yeah.
like, dude, like sometimes I have like sushi.
Yeah.
Where I'm just like, it's all fish. But then you get one thing here, you get one thing there. You're like, I don't know what they did.
Yeah.
But this shit is so good.
Bro.
You should take one of those cooking classes. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Those like.
I mean, it's a lot on my plate right now, Jorge. Maybe next year's resolution, we'll fucking throw cooking classes in there. But.
Nah, fam.
Because apparently you gay if you cook.
Fuck, I'm gay as shit, dog. I love cooking.
No, fun. Me too, dude. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I think they do a cooking class in Redlands, across from the post office.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Do you think you would I guess stick to it like the Mexican cuisine, or are you like, I like to like experiment. I want to see it right.
Everything.
Sort of like what Bruce Lee said, like with martial arts, right? Like
yeah,
combine everything. Fuck it.
Like
To make it the most delicious.
Fucking sushi place.
Miguel's,
right?
Yeah.
A little bit of fucking Mexican spice to some Mexican Japanese sushi.
Yeah.
Fucking delicious.
So fucking good.
So good. But yeah, I'm more of a person who's just like,
yeah, whatever fucking works.
Because that's what I would do when I would cook at home. Just like, what do I got? Fucking noodles and what is that? Teriyaki beef and I don't know, mustard. Put it on a sandwich. I don't know. Just do random shit. Cooking, man.
But no, I mean, like, we're watching Hell's Kitchen. Have you seen that show? Do you know what it is?
Yeah.
Fuck, dude. Fucking every time, dude, I get so fucking hungry, bro. But it's just like, like fucking skillet, like a hot ass fucking grill. Like, that's just hot as fuck, and they're just sitting there basting the fucking steak,
the butter, and they just plucked the rosemary and the thyme.
Everything's fresh as fuck, and
dude, I get hyped like that too.
Yeah, like
watching this shit, I'm like, God damn it, I need a good kitchen. Like I just want. I wish I had fucking scallops.
Yeah, those scallops,
when they cook them just right.
Yeah,
fucking just seared on both sides, right? Yes, still like fluffy in the middle, but it's cooked. When they make pasta by hand. Fish, when they fucking grill fish and the skin comes like right off.
Yeah.
Even just fucking breakfast.
Yeah.
Give me some hot breakfast. God damn. I like watching this show. I think it's Professional Chef versus Home Chef.
Oh shit.
And so for one, it's like they have like a home, someone that just cooks at home, and then they have like a professional chef, and they go, "You're making chilaquiles today."
Oh shit.
And then the person from home brings their ingredients, and then the pro chef brings their own ingredient. And then sometimes they'll set them up, and then they take their ingredients and then they swap them.
Oh.
Yeah, so now the home chef has like this fucking
professional.
It's got like $300 worth of ingredients to make chilaquiles, and the other dude's got like tortillas and maybe a couple tomatoes and like just like cheese and shit.
That's funny.
And the chef's like, all right, and then bro, the shit that they come up with, it's like, all right, we're gonna take these tortilla chips, we're gonna ground them up, we're actually gonna make our new flour so we can make tortillas, and then we can make like handmade fucking shit.
Yeah.
And they're like, we're gonna take this egg, we're actually gonna separate it with the yolk, we're gonna put a little bit of milk in it, we're gonna do this, and it's just like, what? Like, you could do that?
Yeah.
That's cheating though, right?
Like, what the fuck? What?
And it's funny watching the home chef like struggle with like
all the fancy ass and all the tools and shit.
They're like, what is this? Is this a squash for chilaquiles?
Are you sure?
But I get hyped up too, like watching like chefs cook, and I go, fuck, man, like I need fucking pans and fucking bottles and
basted. Fucking the way they put that.
You cheer them on when you're just like, fuck you. Go. You're cutting it close. You're cutting it close, Amanda. And then she pulls it out.
Yes. And then, every time, because you don't fucking know the cook of the steak until you slice it.
Yeah.
And so every time they take it up to Gordon Ramsay and they're just sweating. Like,
you can't have it bleed too much. No. You can't have it cooked all the way.
And so he likes it perfect, And so he'll slice it. Come here. Come here. That's bloody under. Run it again, Or they fucking have to heat it up more, and
dude.
I don't know. It's just.
And then what happens is they make shit that I'm just like, God damn, like I wish I could try that. And then I go on Yelp. I'm like, where can I fucking find these restaurants? Like, not Chick-fil-A, dude.
Yeah.
Like give me something. I want something good.
Yeah, that I've been watching it so much that the night before the race we're going to the restaurant, the Hell's Kitchen.
The Hell's Kitchen one? Hell yeah. You're gonna be like, fucking give me that shit.
What would you order
at Hell's Kitchen?
Yeah, beef Wellington
Oh, you already looked at the menu?
Yeah, I'm
really
looking at that shit. Or lamb racks.
Lamb racks.
Or neither of those.
Beef Wellington or lamb racks.
Yeah.
Lamb racks right now sound dope to me.
Right, I love me some lamb.
Some lamb racks.
But he's famous for that beef Wellington.
Really?
And I don't know if you've seen that shit. Looks good as fuck, Jorge.
You're going to Hell's Kitchen, not because they.
He has a bunch. No, I'm going to Hell's Kitchen. Yeah.
Because they have one that's a burger place.
Dude,
no,
he has so many places there. Even has like a steakhouse. Yeah, we're like, which one should we go to? Which one should we go to? We're like, nah, fuck it. Hell's Kitchen, you know?
Yeah. So you're gonna go. It's a set thing.
Yeah, like you have to reserve a table.
You do?
If you don't, they charge you. Yeah, they charge you to reserve. And
did you already reserve one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Is it one of those places where? Oh no, I guess not. Where they go. You have to pay $100 for the evening. But with this $100, you get like an appetizer, you get fucking this, and then you can choose between your main course, and then we'll give you a dessert. Or is it like you show up and you're like, I want the steak, give me a potato, give me a potato. Vegan dinner? Who the fuck is?
Yeah, no, it's actual fucking a restaurant. They have a couple different appetizers.
Oh, here we go. Oysters on the half shell.
Yeah, either the oysters.
Damn, that shrimp cocktail, bro. Maybe I'm just hungry, but that shit sounds good too.
Or risotto. I fucking love a risotto.
Seared foie gras.
Yeah. Or the scallops are appetizer too. Fucking
pan-seared scallops. Have you ever had scallops?
No,
dude, you gotta come. If it's coming from Hell's Kitchen, you might need fucking scallops.
Yeah. But right, what should I do? Scallops or oysters?
Lobster risotto.
The lobster risotto, dude.
Steak tartare, oven roasted octopus.
Right?
Bone marrow. Jesus.
Yeah, the bone marrow. Look at them prices.
Beef Wellington.
Look at them crazy ass fucking prices.
Yeah, bro, this ain't Wingstop.
I was like, fuck, look at them prices.
Crispy
Should I go? Fuck
salmon.
it.
Isn't this probably not. Crispy skin salmon. Does that mean they peel the skin, don't they like fry it and then they put it back on the fish?
No. God
damn.
No.
Australian lamb, is that what you're talking about?
Yes.
Grilled Australian lamb?
Oh, fuck. Tell me that
from
shit.
Australia?
It's exotic, sure, dude. I'm pretty sure they fucking fly that fool out there.
This ain't no IE lamb.
They kill him in front of you.
God. Oof. You didn't say they were Australian. That sounds right.
Makes all the difference.
Dry aged New York.
Classic.
You can get that anywhere. Filet mignon, you can get anywhere, right?
No, I'm settled either like
braised short rib, Jidori chicken. Jidori chicken's good, but I don't know if you would just get chicken there.
Yeah.
Damn, the lamb sounds good. Or the beef. Okay,
right?
You made. I think the two better options.
And it's just that he's famous for his beef Wellington.
Damn.
And then like it just, dude, the way they prepare it with some sauce. Like,
have you ever had beef Wellington?
No, you've had some.
No, I haven't.
But dude, it looks good because
if
they
he's
make it on the
known for the beef Wellington.
Yeah.
My heart. I guess you're split too.
Yeah.
Because like I would go for the grilled lamb just because it sounds so good. Like I feel like I would enjoy that.
Bro.
But if the beef Wellington is what they're made for, or what they're known for, it's like I gotta try that.
But like the lamb is like, I love the taste of lamb. Remember how my dad sometimes cooks like the racked lambs? Like, bro, that fucking shit is like.
And
so
can you imagine
like a Hell's Kitchen Australian lamb?
He doesn't let no bullshit fly.
Yes, like like just so tender in your mouth.
I got it. You're having the beef Wellington,
and then
your girl's having the lamb.
The lamb.
Yeah, he already ordered for her. Tell her tell her it's a set dinner. There's no menu.
I've just ordered right as soon as the guy comes. He wants the beef Wellington.
Wait, what?
What?
I got it. I got it. It's not bad. Damn, scallops too.
Yeah. But the lobster risotto or oysters, like, you give me like, wow, fuck, I don't know.
Bro, I could see it in my fucking head. I don't even know what the place looks like. But it's dimly lit and there's red everywhere.
Yes,
It's every restaurant, right?
No, right?
It's every casino.
Every casino.
Because isn't red lucky for like the Chinese?
Oh, fuck, I don't know. Where'd you hear that? You just...
Well, it makes me think because the MGM...
Yeah.
The MGM used to have a lion at the front door, and you would walk through its mouth. But in Asian culture, from what I remember, walking into the lion's mouth is bad luck.
Oh, that's fuckers.
So no people went inside of the MGM for a long time because they just didn't know.
Oh, it's bad luck.
That's why they took down the MGM entrance through there, and now they just have the line outside on its own. So good luck. But if you're walking into the lion's mouth, like it's bad luck.
It's bad luck.
But again, like that's why a lot of the casinos, like, I think maybe I'm stereotyping. I don't know. Asian people like to gamble. But like
do you do in Vegas? I noticed a lot of like
I think just anywhere like even
slot machines. Like,
I think that's why we have a lot of I don't even work there anymore. Camazon has a lot of like Asian customers because the Morongo's right there.
Yeah.
Right. So the casino.
What's that one game? The Baccarat. Right?
I don't know.
Baccarat.
I don't understand that game.
Baccarat. Baccarats.
But I think a lot of casinos cater to the Asian population.
Yeah.
I mean, so much so that they fucking change their
whole fucking setup.
Their facade outside or whatever.
But yeah, man, I'm fucking excited for that Hell's Kitchen. Hell's Kitchen.
I'm excited. I'm not even going. Maybe no, I can't go. Maybe I can.
Like me.
No, but my run's at night. No, but I'll be done by like 7:38.
And I'm telling you, he even has like other places, you get me? Like, then they all had similar menus, you know? But I feel like Hell's Kitchen is going to be the main one or something, right?
Yeah, it's Hell's Kitchen.
And everything about it. Damn. Yeah. You have to get a reservation, right?
That sounds good.
That sounds good. Damn, dude. I haven't been excited about food like that for a minute, but I'm like, oh, fuck yeah, you know?
That's going to be good.
Huh.
Good job. Good choice.
Yeah.
Good choice. My girl's gone to Hell's Kitchen, but like the burger spot.
Yeah. Was it good or?
I think she had like half of it. Maybe she wasn't feeling well or something like that. And then she took the other half to go. And she was in the hotel room trying to heat it up with a blow dryer. So I couldn't tell you if it was good or not.
The blow dry heated burger does not sound good, my dude. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Hey, if it's good, it would be good cold.
I'll just eat it cold. Yeah. Right? Like don't worry about it.
It's funny. That's what she told me. Should be nice. You'll be ready, Taco.
I'll be fucking ready. Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I don't want to fucking go, but whatever. Actually, I do. I think it's kind of cool. It was kind of cool.
Changing it up all quick.
I haven't signed up for the half, but
I need to. Tomorrow I'm gonna sign up for sure.
Should be fun. I know it's gonna be fun. Right now, I don't want to do it, but I know when I'm there, I'll be like,
yeah.
If I don't sign up and I'm there, I'm gonna be like, fuck.
I could have just done it.
Should be out there.
Yeah.
I don't belong out there, but I should be out there.
I feel like more confident that I'm gonna fucking do it in a good amount of time now, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that mile, we did like 11, 12 minutes?
Right, like 11 minutes,
yeah.
11 minutes, 30 seconds, right?
And if you just get used to that,
yeah,
the time's going to... Dude, you'll finish for sure.
Just 3 miles?
Just 3 miles.
That sounds like not too bad, honestly. I think I should...
3.1. Yeah. 5. 7.
Fuck. 4 miles.
Yeah, it's 3 miles. And it really doesn't feel like it. Like, you just go. And they have, like... It's cool.
Hell yeah.
It's cool. They have people and markers and shit if you need it.
They have people?
They have people.
Oh, shit.
They do, like, concerts and shit.
Oh, shit.
That's cool, Taco. You'll enjoy it.
I think I'm going
to... The party before, too.
Yeah.
And then you can go to your favorite artist's concert.
Shout out Bad Bunny.
And go... And you can look around, and deep down,
this fucker didn't run.
Yeah. Deep down, you know you're better than everyone there.
Yeah.
Because they all just fucking drank all day and didn't do shit. But you, Taco.
Hey, Bad Bunny, I know you sold out T-Mobile, but did you run 3 miles?
Did you get this medal right here?
I think that. Loser.
Exclusive. That's what I told my girl. The night... Finished the run on Saturday, and that night I was like, should I wear my medal out so everyone knows I'm better than them?
Everywhere you fucking go.
Just pull it out. Or like put it in their face until they ask. Oh, this?
What's this?
I didn't even know I had it on. 30 miles. Me.
31.
You? Yeah. Oh. My bad.
Just me?
Yeah, just me. Anybody else?
And the dudes with the 50 miles walk in?
Yeah, that's...
You put your shit away. Put that shit away real quick.
It is like that, dude. It's funny.
Oh,
It's funny. Fucking shit. Time is a taco.
oh man.
I'm getting old.
Huh? Fuck.
I'm just lazy.
I don't even have my phone.
11:15, sir.
Look, I'm an idiot, dude. I don't even have my fucking phone.
Like, I don't know where it went.
Fuck.
I don't know where it went.
Did you have any good food in Catalina? Or?
They have a pizza place that's really good. We were gonna go to the same dinner spot that we went to last time. So I think it's called, I don't even know. I'm not even gonna try. Something Grill. Which is like more of the fancier restaurant that was there. And I wanted to go, but we just didn't end up going. Yeah. And then things just closed early. But the pizza that they have there, the pizza's pretty fucking good, dude. It's pretty fucking good. Like, and the cool thing is that I wish more places would do here is that they sell pizza by the slice too.
Oh, okay,
so they have like a window
so
outside. Yeah, so you just walk up to the window. Yo, can I get a fucking slice? Like,
Let me get double pineapple, double anchovies.
They're like sausage or cheese or pepperoni or cheese, and that's it. That's all we got. But yeah, getting pizza from there is really good. They have a taco spot where they make the tortillas by hand.
Oh,
That's so. I didn't expect it. I went in there. Yeah, good sized tortilla. They have a breakfast place there that's really good.
Okay, what?
Some like pancake spot, something pancake. That place is fucking fire. It's good. That place is good. I had a waffle, no pancakes, but
like a protein waffle.
Nah, just a waffle, dude. Just cinnamon waffle.
Waffle, pancake, or French toast.
French toast.
Right, French toast.
French toast, waffle,
then
pancake.
Yeah.
French toast is just so good.
Yeah, because
it's
has
so
like
good, dude.
Egg in it too. Fuck.
I haven't made French toast in a while, but
but it's like
good French
so
toast,
fucking
dude.
easy and
especially when you get the Texas toast, fucking the thick old
bread.
fucking one. Dude, I used to make like fucking 6-7 slices of and just.
I got it.
It's so good.
Honey syrup. What do you like?
I have a syrup that's infused with honey.
Oh, a little bit of both?
Yeah, there's one with like honey and syrup.
I like peanut butter and some honey.
Ah, dude, you're speaking my language now.
Yeah,
peanut butter and some honey. Oh, fuck. I have a waffle maker. I haven't made French toast, but I have a waffle maker. Fucking use the protein batter for it. Batter, yeah. Right? What is the fucking bear?
Yeah.
Kodiak? Kodiak one? Fucking do that. I don't care what flavor it is. My favorite, I think, is like the oats, like cinnamon oats.
It's fire.
Oh, it's so fucking good. Do that. Make a waffle. Put peanut butter on it. Put honey on that bitch. Yeah. Put syrup on it, and just wait for like the peanut butter to kind of melt on top of it just a little bit, and you're just like
Exactly.
Oh, so good. And then a fucking cold glass of non-sweetened almond milk.
So fucking specific.
Vanilla unsweetened almond milk. Oh, so good.
I had a...
fuck, I'm just going to make that for breakfast tomorrow.
Yeah. Huh.
I can fucking taste it already. My mouth is watering right now. Jesus.
I was like, baby, how many protein? She's like, yeah, vanilla. I was like,
vanilla. Like, so no?
So no?
So no?
Haha, try it. I tried it. I'm like, oh, it's fucking pretty good. Isn't that weird? I was like, I swore I hated this shit. Like,
I haven't gotten vanilla protein in years.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, oh no, like I don't like that shit. Like that shit. I think I drank it so much where it was just like, I just fucking
that was the first
it.
one that I ever drank with vanilla.
I just can't do it.
So I was like, I don't like that shit.
If there's only vanilla at the store, I'm just like, well, I guess I'm waiting.
Yeah,
you know? I guess no gains today.
And I was like, oh, what the fuck? Like, this is pretty fucking
I guess maybe
good.
I have to try vanilla
again. Try it. Give it a shot. I was so fucking surprised, bro. I'm telling you, I was so fucking surprised.
I gotta get a sample somewhere. I can't justify buying a whole bag, and being like, fuck, or jarred, whatever they fucking put it in nowadays.
Yeah. What do you buy? Like specific protein or whatever I can.
Right now, I don't know how in depth you want to get, but I get
oh shit.
what the fuck is it called? Cinnamon something cinnamon cookie.
It's a cinnamon protein.
Cinnamon cookie, snickerdoodle.
Oh, I love snickerdoodle.
Some shit like that, dude.
I fucking love snickerdoodle.
What is it? I can pull it up, but I don't want to.
Snickerdoodle cookies.
Snickerdoodle cookies are so good.
Oh, fuck.
What is it? It's gonna bother me. Either way, it's something like cinnamon-ish. And it's pretty good. I thought it was gonna be like it's gonna be too sweet or whatever. Mm-hmm. Like, oh, it's fucking good.
Okay. From anywhere specific, just online ordering,
or this company called BPN, Bear Performance Nutrition. That's the reason I'm actually like doing all these races, because the founder of that company, like I started watching him on YouTube just out of random.
Okay.
And I was like, dude, like this dude's a fucking badass. Like,
oh shit.
He like complete badass. He does where do I start? First of all, he does ultra marathons, right? 100-mile races, 50-mile races. But he also does like marathons, but for time. The dude is maybe 6'1", 6'2". He's maybe he walks around maybe 210, 215, just like naturally.
He's pretty lean, right?
Yeah, he's pretty lean. But guys that big shouldn't technically be able to run so fast. So in a marathon, 26.2 miles, right?
Yeah.
Anything between like 4 and 5, like 4 and 5 hours, 420, whatever, 440, any time in between there is pretty respectable.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, okay, like you're moving. I think it's like 9-minute miles, 10-minute miles.
Yeah, but for an average 26 miles,
that's
insane.
Now, when you start to get between...
So they're beating me in my mile, all 26 of them.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it is. It gets fucking wild.
Just on one.
Yeah. So, 4 to 5 hours respectable, right?
Yeah.
3 to 4 is impressive.
Yeah.
If you can get in the threes, like whatever, 3 hours, 30 minutes, 3 hours, 10 minutes, 3 hours, 50, whatever. If you have a 3 in front of it, it's pretty fucking fast. The closer you get to 3, the more you get into like 7-minute miles for 26 miles.
Oh, fuck.
Right. Fuck. When you start going under 3 hours,
bro, these people are running though, right?
250. The difference between like 250 and like 245 is like you're talking 6.5-minute miles for 26 miles. That's to get like 250.
Fuck.
This guy, again, massive guy, lean as shit. He his first marathon, I think he ran in 4 hours and like 8 minutes, something like that.
So pretty respectable.
And then his second, I think he ran in like 4 hours and like 30 minutes. Oh, so even slower. Now he ran a marathon in under 3 hours. So I think like 2:58.
God damn.
And then he did it again. And he was going like, I'm going to run it under 2 hours and 50 minutes. And he made that. So I think he did like 2:48, 2:49.
Barely, fuck.
But made it.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? He's like fucking 2 minutes. I got 2 minutes.
Just recently in December, he's like, I want to go for under 2 hours and 45 minutes. And I think that's 6:10 a mile for 26 miles.
It's fucking good.
It's fast. You're booking it.
Fast, dude. You're booking
to even book it for a mile at 6:10, it's pretty fucking fast. And he was shooting for under 2:45. Dude, he ran so fast, he got 2:39.
Oh, shit.
Which is insane. That's like
he cut off a mile pretty much.
Yeah. The fact that this guy can do all this shit and like he's jacked, I go like, I like that shit. Like that's fucking cool. And I go like, I wonder if I can run. And that's when I started like running more. I was like, I wonder if I can run like a half marathon. And then I set a time and I was like, I wonder if I can hit that time. And just setting those like little goals because I see like this dude setting them. I'm like, holy fuck. Like this dude.
He set goals.
Yeah. And he demolishes them, dude. Like this dude lifts like fucking crazy.
And he owns like a nutrition company or something?
So he does all, he only takes like his products, and whatever he doesn't make, he obviously gets from elsewhere.
He's like, fuck all this other shit. I'm gonna make my own shit.
And he did. And so that's the protein
that's how you know it's good.
Yeah, that's the protein that I eat right now.
Yeah.
Eat, drink, whatever you want to call it.
You eat that shit like,
no. But there's also like a product that I really like. Shout out BPN. Give me a discount code.
Blue
please.
You said there's a product you really like? Or what?
They make a product that's really good for like running.
Okay.
So like running in the morning, if you want to eat because you want to have carbs in your system so that way you can burn them through your run.
Yeah.
If you wake up in the morning.
Yeah.
Sometimes people don't want to eat something in the morning, but they still need carbs.
Yeah.
So he has this this powder it has I think 350 milligrams of sodium, so electrolytes and stuff, and then it gives you I think 23 grams of carbs.
Oh shit.
So and then you could just shake that up.
Powder,
yeah, just a powder, and you just
with your water.
Quick absorbing. You get hydrated, you get carbs, you just drink it, and then you're out. You could just go run in like I don't know 20, 30 minutes. You're fine. Damn. And you're not full with nothing in your stomach. So
I think I'm gonna buy some. That's why
That's stuff for me. That's all I took on the run with me.
I'm gonna try that shit. Honestly,
I
want to have some good shit.
Yeah.
Just clean.
Yeah, for me when I go on my runs, like I'll take depending on how long.
Yeah.
Just take a scoop of that, and then if you want, you can put a liquid IV or a scoop of electrolytes after that, and you should be set.
Because that too, as much as like health is like good exercise and shit, it's also eating, and that's also something I want to do better.
Yeah.
Eating, drinking more like water, protein, like
just being more aware of like what you.
Because for example,
it makes a difference.
If you exercise, you're more down to be like, okay, I just exercised. I don't want to waste it. Let me be healthy.
Yeah.
Let me drink this protein so I can make sure the gains are, like consistent and.
Yeah, I think that's like the progression of it. Where you're like, I want to lose weight. Go to the gym. Start losing weight. You're like, a little bit of motivation, and you keep doing it, and then you see a little bit of muscle. And you're like, huh. And you work out a little bit more. You're like, I like this, and then you work out a little bit more, and you're like, I'm eating like shit. But I'm looking good, so I could look better if I don't eat like shit. Yeah. So let me okay, no chips this week.
Yeah,
and it just starts like that, and you keep going, and you keep going.
And it really makes a fucking.
It does make it, and you feel different too.
Yeah.
Like, for me, properly fueling for like a run or like a workout, you feel just so much better.
Yeah.
More like in tune.
Yeah.
Like your energy is like clean energy instead of just like caffeinated energy.
Sometimes that's the problem. It's just pre-workout pushing you like.
But yeah, definitely like nutrition is a big part of just anything. Even if you don't work out, like just eat better.
Even if you just ate healthy and didn't work out, you'd probably be all right.
Yeah.
You kind of get me?
Like, you're definitely gonna feel better. Sleep better. You're less inflamed. Right. Your gut bacteria, of course. Like fucking making sure that's on point. Big deal.
Big deal.
Should do it, Taco. I believe in you.
I feel good.
I feel like you're a very disciplined person when it comes to.
If I set my mind to something for sure.
Yeah.
I get more.
I get frustrated when I set my mind towards something and I don't do it.
Yeah, that's why.
I don't like that frustration.
Yeah.
And then to avoid it, I go like, well, fucking let me do this. I'm gonna do this for sure.
Push myself.
Yeah. So that's one of my resolutions. Read the Bible.
Time for the other 100 now. Yeah. Let's wrap it up or what?
Yeah.
I'm fucking tired. Ugh. Later, gang.
First talk of
2024.
This is one of 10.
Yeah, this
one
year.
of 10.
Hopefully more though. Hopefully more.
10 is a good goal though.
But 10 is my goal, just because I feel like
you said,
it should be realistic.
All right, you said it. If you don't get 9 more episodes, call
I'm
Taco.
a fucking failure.
Call Taco. It was his fault.
Yeah.
I'll be somewhere. Yeah. I'll be talking to myself somewhere, but it just won't be here. Good shit, Taco.
Deuces.